What's up, everyone? It is Monday the 24th, and we are live with some Standard. And we had another Standard event we got to look at. We had Atlanta, it had a Classic, and it had the team event. What's up, everyone? It is Monday the 24th.
Someone left.
Sorry, we left the sound on our chat iPad.
Hey, it's back this week.
We had it last week, didn't we?
Nope.
No power. There we go.
Oh,
We're muted.
that's right. No power last week. All right.
But we have we had some more events to look at. We had Standard. I mean, we had, 3 mono-red decks in the top 8 of the team.
Yeah.
But in the Classic, I think it was pretty well spread out. I like everything we're seeing so far. I mean, we don't have anything that's outlandishly busted in the format, if you look at the meta breakdown.
Well, what's been good is we've had aggro, we've had mid-range, we've had control, all be good.
Yeah.
It's some form.
There's also talk of combo now.
And I think if you have
What's the combo?
the Pharaoh...
GPG.
Oh, God, Pharaohs.
Yeah, we were playing tonight.
That, I guess you could call that combo. I think New Perspectives is more combo than
Sure, but they're both combo.
Yeah. GPG for me is combo.
I mean, it's just as combo as Rally was.
Yeah, I guess it's more combo than... But it did, if we go to that PTQ that was online, it supposedly, I haven't gotten the exacts out of it. It went 7-0, we can confirm that. Supposedly it only dropped 1 game in a match, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean...
So, I mean, is it good? I don't know. Because, I mean, technically we do have answers for graveyards now. We have answers for artifacts.
Yeah. Is it good, or are people just not prepping for things?
Right. Exactly. And, I mean, that's something we can test out. I mean, we have Pro Tour this weekend.
Is it this weekend already?
Yep.
I thought it was next week.
No, it is this weekend, buddy.
8.
So we'll see what they come out with.
Man, I thought Pro Tour was in 2 weeks.
Nope.
I forgot it's so soon right after, because then the week after that is game day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Syracuse and game day.
Yeah.
There's a Modern Open in Syracuse, and then game days that same weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. I wonder if that's the other reason we see some of the changes that Wizards has made to when they're putting game day. Because a lot of times game day is the same weekend as Pro Tour. They could have just moved it a week, but they moved it out 2.5 months.
Yeah.
But
In-store championship, right?
Sorry. The in-store championship.
In-store championship now. That's going to be one of those nights where it says we drop off on Twitch, so I can't actually get a...
yeah, it was
reading.
doing that last week, too.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
So I won't be able to get a reading of when we started the...
That's fine.
So.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. At least for this one. Oh, there we go.
I'll try this. Yep. You traverse that overmold.
What?
You find a forest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tune up the ether.
Mm.
I'm going to get some energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're going to go find ourselves a mountain. I'm going to drop a card, too.
Happens.
It's Chad.
It's probably a Chad.
There's no Chads in this list.
Liar.
It's now Chad.
It could become a Chad. And I could cast him. You can go ahead after that.
There'll be a white border Chad.
It will be.
You can go ahead.
So I hope everyone's having a really solid night. I'm looking forward to getting in. We are sans Brian tonight.
Okay.
So Brian is on vacation, I think.
Yeah, he's at his family's cottage.
Go ahead.
I think he's coming back tonight. Or tomorrow, one or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we do have we have what? You have 4 decks or 5 decks,
5.
Jay?
Oh.
4? And then me and Ryan got 5. So we have tons of decks to go through.
Harness
tonight.
for 1.
Upstairs.
Yep.
Well, you don't technically have to declare. You point harness at it.
Okay.
And then...
It was going to be for 1.
I know.
He knew.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
I'm just saying technically.
But he fizzles my spells, so I get no energy.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Ooh. That's a target for a harness.
Braid.
Or braid.
Okay.
Good.
You're just helping him get some delirium.
Oh, He's not any closer than he was the turn before.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a ton
Blue,
of stuff
green,
to do tonight.
White, red,
I know what he's doing.
Wander,
Sounds good.
X4.
Sounds good.
AKA, it's a 6/6.
It's a Japanese foil Wander.
We should get those if we run it. Totally confuse people. It can't be more than like $1.
It's like $1.45.
Sure.
Sure.
Target.
Yep.
Go.
What, you don't want to take the 6/6 head on?
Not just yet.
Attune.
Sounds good.
Get some more energy. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, we've gotten
I'm gonna play the
2
land
weeks
turn.
into standard right now.
Yeah, 2 weeks into the standard.
What do we think of standard so far? The new standard.
I think it's pretty solid. It's way better than it was in Amonkhet. I think,
It's diverse.
yeah, it's a lot more diverse. I think right now, I don't think there should be anything that gets banned, unbanned. I think everything is pretty even across the board at the moment.
I think everything's status quo.
Yeah.
So.
You should be at 19. The ballistic thing.
Oh, the ballista thing.
6.
Sorry.
Take 6.
Jay's taking 6.
Alright. Jay's at 14. You're at 19.
Virtuoso.
Sounds good.
More energy.
Go ahead.
The Woodland Wanderer has
Crack.
been pretty ridiculous, so.
He's been good. I had so on Friday night when I was playing this deck, the last guy I played, Eric, he would cut my ballista or my Woodland Wanderer pre-combat just so he could swing in and get damage in.
Just so you couldn't block.
Just so if I blocked, I'd have to trade like a 6/6 for a 2/1. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna take 4 damage. I'm gonna punch you back for 6. Like,
Yeah.
and he didn't have the mana for the ribbons. He only had 3 lands, so
Yeah.
the ribbons was no threat to me. So I'm like, sure, I'm gonna punch you back for 6. I'll take your 4.
Did you end up playing any of the, did you play that hard control, the hard Grixis, the one I played first game and pretty much just got
I'm
stomped?
gonna make a Thopter.
Okay.
And I'll block with the Thopter.
Okay. 4 gets through.
Could have had trample. Oh well. It's okay. I didn't play against any of the Grixis decks.
No, you didn't play against Sean, Henry, or the other guy?
Nope.
Good lord.
Go ahead.
I may just bring Mill just to screw with Grixis control.
With the Nissa.
Sounds good.
Glorybringer.
Sounds good.
That's scary. Land. Glorybringer. Rishkar's gonna get eaten.
Combat.
Christ.
Sure. 6.
I take 6.
Go ahead.
You were at 8, Jay. Just letting you know.
Understood.
Woodland Wanderer, really good.
Toronto. Pass turn.
I'm gonna make a Thopter.
Okay.
How you rest it?
So you make Thopter.
Have a good.
It's a 4/5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
It's a big boy advocate.
Nissa X2.
Nissa X2.
And I will +2 her.
Okay.
Well, it's nice that you got at least a Thopter to block with Drana. So Drana won't do damage. As for right now.
Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder. Grimflare first.
Okay.
So, trades off.
Yep.
Flare down.
The trade I was hoping for, to be honest. Go ahead.
Her Majesty.
Mm-hmm.
Hola! What are you getting back?
Just Grimflare.
Grimflare. It's now a zombie flare.
Mm-hmm.
Pass turn.
Does it have some flesh dripping off it? You know.
Just a touch. Well, it did that before, technically, with the axe. So, no.
I'm just curious because
Yeah.
thanks.
Reasons.
Refiner.
Sounds good.
Get 3 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 energy, sorry, not 3.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my
Start
stat
a card.
for a second.
Mm-hmm.
+2 Nissa.
Okay.
I have to see
What's
how
that?
many of a certain card I have.
Advocate.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
I think I got enough.
Altered Egos.
Yep.
I have Altered Egos too. Cause remember when I played Clones?
Yep. Yeah, but I got foil
Okay.
and a foreign.
Plus.
Sure.
Because I may try that list this week, and it runs 3 altered egos. Zombie? Right up there. I just had to make sure I had altered egos. I have the rest of the list. I think I do. Yeah, I just gotta find my unsummons. I have my 2 Chandras. Yeah, I have it all. So I might try that this week to see how the team, because it can't be countered, which is nice. So
Lily.
Sure.
that's scary. Chaining lilies.
Not particular.
Oh, Brian's in chat. What's up, Brian? And he's dropping bits. Thanks for the
Plus.
bits, Brian. We wish you were here.
Second zombie.
Mm-hmm.
What have you dropped in your yard, Jay?
At the moment, I have a Drana, a Flare, and a Ballista. Everything else is removal
Really
and
can only
land.
get the Drana and the flare back.
Suppose you could go after the Drana.
He has
I
one
have
out.
one.
Oh, you got. Oh, I didn't see the one out there.
Yeah. Since it's legendary, it won't help him.
It's going pretty well. We're on game 1. We're kind of having a staring match right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be over next turn.
Yeah, as soon as he -6s the
The Nissa.
Nissa. That's they're swinging for 8 apiece.
They're 9. They're 9/9s.
Yeah.
That- It's gross.
Flying.
Game 2.
Yep.
That's gross.
He needed the answer. He needed a second flyer or a Ishkana.
Yeah.
I had 3 answers I was digging for.
What was it? Is she? What were you digging? Okay. He would have. The other one wouldn't have, because you wouldn't have gotten a cast trigger off it. Because if it was coming out of the yard, there's no cast trigger.
She's especially powerful with two 2 Sylvan
Yeah, I
Advocates out
get
there.
what you're going for, though. Those were the replacements for the Gear Hulks? Yeah. Those are super solid replacements. Not along with the one, probably, but I get why it's there.
Yeah.
Those come into this matchup. Do these come after that? No. This is pretty solid. So is this. I think I go with. Yeah. If you go that route. What comes out though?
So everyone keeps talking about the gift deck. I really cannot wait to test it tonight, and hopefully it's
Good.
Good. I mean, it's got to be somewhat good because it's 7-0 to
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's gotta be
PTQ.
decent, yeah. I mean,
But is it,
is it stellar?
yeah. Is it so stellar that it's going to break the Pro Tour and that's all we're going to see?
No. I don't think so. I could be completely wrong though.
I mean, we've had rumors that it's sold out in Japan right now.
Well, no, I thought that was the Angel.
No.
Angel of Invention.
Oh, Angel of
Yeah.
Invention sold out everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think
No.
the gift was.
Yeah, but, Brian, it also took a PTQ 7-0, and from rumor, it's dropped only a game in a match.
So the fact that Jim Davis has been playing it on his stream, though, tells me it's not going to...
It's not the broken Pro Tour deck everyone expects.
Yeah.
No one gives public information away like that.
Oh, he's not going to Pro Tour.
Still.
So what's he care?
Still. Yeah, Angel is a $5 card right now.
I got my set.
I'm not sure I plan to play it anytime soon.
F6.
If it ends up being our deck for DC, sure, I'll figure it out. But we'll see. I'm hoping Pro Tour is just as.
Brian says he thinks the green-red is going to be the
Yeah, I agree. I think green red also is.
green-red
gonna be,
ramp. You think it's going to be?
I think it's gonna be a green red something. I think red is too powerful than I can play it right now.
Oh, Braid is an hour are just ridiculous.
Yeah. I think red is far too powerful than I can play it right now.
Problem is, I don't have my hours yet, which are
I don't either. I have 0 hours.
Devastation.
yeah,
I have the other hours that are all not very good.
yeah.
Okay.
I am running Hour of Glory tonight, though. In a deck.
Me too.
I have Hour of Glory in the deck.
It's actually on the board for this deck.
Not Hour of Glory, I'm sorry, the other one. Not Glory. Hour of the board wipe one.
That's Devastation.
No.
Oh.
The white one.
White one.
Brian says it's green-red Eldrazi with Hour of Promise as the only ramp.
That's pretty much what I.
That's what we've been on.
That's
for...
what I have. That's what I have built, Brian. I built it for. Well, the one I had on last week's stream has been tweaked.
When I played it on.
Yeah, but it wasn't the full deck. You were
No,
missing
but
a few.
I played it on Friday.
No, but you were missing a few of the cards.
Nahab. Yeah, I was missing the
you were
Nahabs.
running like. And you only had 3 Thought Knots and 3.
No, I had 4 Smasher.
Did you get a 4th one?
I had 4.
Okay. Huh. Are these your cards? They're in sleeves?
I'm keeping.
I'll try it.
These are cards.
Tune.
Okay.
I'll get myself a mountain. You go ahead though.
Play a flare.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Okay, so will play the mountain. Advocate.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be on Modern, because you got next weekend, not this weekend, but
Correct.
next weekend
Sure.
is
Take
your
2.
Modern event. Alright.
Yeah, I got to telling Jay and Pat, though, I'm not 100% sure I'll be playing in the Open. I'm going to try to, but I haven't been happy with anything I played. I'm for sure playing in the Classic with some monstrosity.
Go on.
Well, I mean, we need to get some reps in, since I can't be it either right now.
What that monstrosity is going to be for the Classic, I'm not sure yet.
It's gonna be something.
It'll be something.
It'll have 75 cards.
Could even be a boat.
It may have a boat in it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna X1 Nissa +2.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Could be a vote. Yeah, Devoted Druid was definitely a big one this weekend.
Never.
Sure.
So,
Flare.
I take 2.
Wilds for swamp.
So I take 2. So okay. It's already wild there.
you're taking 2. Just
Well, if that gave him delirium, it may have been 4. That's why.
No.
But it doesn't. It's no.
No. With the flare trigger on the stack, I'm cracking the wilds.
Sure. You're good.
Flare trigger.
Okay. So damage already happened. Somebody's got a handful of lands.
What?
yeah, if he's putting lands in the yard.
Both of Nissa.
Looks good.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the Open this weekend. It was good. I loved the team events. I mean, and Standard was super good.
Looks good.
So, what'd you take?
Tracker.
Seems good.
Tracker.
Looks good.
Good.
Grasp.
Sure.
Voice.
Yep.
Plant.
Plant.
I take 2.
Flare trigger. Do it that way. Good.
All you need is an hour of Devastation, alright?
I don't need that.
Just saying, it would be probably pretty good.
Both of Nissa.
Looks good.
I don't have that in my hand right now. That's one thing I hate with the Nissa. You're like, man, I'd like to have that card, but I can't take it.
Wah 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 wah.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting Standard decks this weekend.
Rogue Refiner.
Looks good.
Mountain.
Okay.
Cast the Rogue Refiner.
Glory Bringer.
Tameo.
Tameo.
I'll minus 2 Tameo and tap those both down.
Oh, hi.
Good.
Toronto.
Sure.
Tapping slightly differently. And then flare.
Okay.
Plus.
Big plant.
Make plant. Go ahead.
It's a plant. You don't have delirium, do you, guy?
3 types.
Creature, instant, land.
Land, instant, sorcery.
No creatures in the yard.
Nothing's died yet.
Rogue Refiner.
Looks good.
-2 again. Tap Toronto and Grimflare.
An existing Flare or previous Flare? Doesn't matter to you? Okay.
Doesn't matter either way. They're only so they don't untap their next untapped up.
Okay. Good?
Yep, good.
What do you got in your hand?
I made a misplay last turn, or 2 turns ago.
Did you?
Yeah, Berserker.
Let's say I don't know what you have in your hand.
-2, Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets a counter.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. No block.
3. Trigger. Pass turn.
Combat.
Double block with my plants.
Okay. One plant dies. -4.
Oh.
Okay.
I could have played that last turn, but I made a mistake with how I did my mana.
Yeah.
Or I could have played it, last turn, but I made a mistake. But I also couldn't risk him hitting Delirium with the Grimflare.
Yeah.
So I had to keep his other stuff tapped down.
That's a thing.
Go ahead. Get Delirium now.
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do. Plus.
Yep.
He is a plant.
Have an elf.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I guess, how you clear the board out. And
It's one way to do it.
Advocate.
Okay.
that's a 4/5.
Good.
Ryan's got mana for days.
In a 21 land deck. 20 land deck.
What's up, Misery Hearts? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Misery. How's it going tonight?
Alright, we're going to uptick Nissa.
Mhm.
Another plant.
Plant.
Traverse.
Sure.
You can get anything now.
Well, almost anything.
A boat.
Actually, can you get a boat? Can you get artifacts off Traverse?
No.
So you can't get a boat.
I can't get the boat.
I
Oh.
played against a different version of vehicles, like super budget,
Yeah.
where they're playing that 1-drop 611 thing. Or
7-Eleven.
711. They're playing that thing with start your engines in it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous.
Okay, so he's got to confess. What are we confessing? You're hooked on Magic the Gathering.
We don't play that game ever.
Yeah, we don't play that game. Not
Never.
4 to
We're
8
currently
times
playing-
a week.
We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now.
I played the Steam games before, and it was like, Matt, it's okay.
Okay.
That I get, you know.
Cast
This
Shikana.
Shikana I got to battle through now. You get some spiders.
Yep. Where are my spiderlings at?
Do you have spider tokens? It might be in one of the big piles.
It might be in a big pile. I'll get it.
Alright, you try to find some spider tokens.
I'll get
for
some
us.
spider tokens. That's what a good, person sitting here watching will do.
after that, or?
Yeah, I'm good after that.
Okay.
Am I going to throw down construct spiders?
You might have to just for a minute, just till I can find it.
3 construct spiders.
I had a ton. No, that we can blame Brian. He
It's all Brian's fault. He's not here, so we're gonna blame him.
yeah.
Not in
I'll
here?
look through here.
Okay, let's do that.
I had them out at one point
Yeah, I know.
because we were using them. No, we weren't using Issue for a while.
Yeah, we'll do that. Well, Chandra.
Okay.
We will +1 exile top card. Land, 2 damage to J.
Ouch.
That's the first
Yes.
damage to Jay.
Blue, green, red, red, whatever.
Brian's saying it's our fault because we can't find the tokens and he's
It's
not here.
5/5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I have Hippo.
Yes, because his Ishkana gave birth to hippos.
Wait, you don't.
I mean, you know.
I mean, sure, that could have happened.
Spider. There's my Issue tokens.
Okay, found him.
Yeah, got them.
Cool.
Issue
Alright,
tokens.
we have official tokens. There we go. Now then. How do we want
Now they have
this?
reach. Now I'm in trouble.
Yep.
Yep. Issue tokens. But yeah, I miss it. Misery. It's a great game. I mean, I've been playing 20 plus years, and
It's fun.
-2.
I will warn you, it gets addicting.
Yep. -2. We're gonna get the grindy game out of the way
He
first.
wants to know if your hat is matching your cards on purpose.
No. No, it's just that I happen wearing a Dolphins hat and I happen to have orange sleeves. The rest of my sleeves are red tonight, so.
Okay.
And this is just my current F&M deck, so it's in different sleeves than my usual streaming sleeves.
Yeah, mine are all green normally anyway.
That's definitely not 4 counters. We'll make that.
No, Ishkan is
I
not.
would-
7/9.
I would love that, but...
That would be a little
know.
busted.
A 7/9 Ishkana would not be fun.
Just a beautiful coincidence. You got it. Now we love we love the game.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's got 11.
I took some flare beats for a while, but
You took some beats out of that flare for a good yeah, that was like punching you in the face for like a good 4 turns.
yeah. Thing is, Agori Bringer's having good right here for me.
Oh, the card art is great.
Combat.
Sure.
1 in reserve. Swing with team.
Hit me.
At you.
So 1 spider in reserve.
1 plant
plant.
in reserve.
Oh, a plant? Not even a spider, just a
No.
plant.
No.
So I'm gonna block one of your spiders. A spider on these guys with my advocate. I'm blocking a Rish card with my Wanderer.
Response to blocks.
Mhm.
We'll grasp.
Okay.
Get rid of that.
Oh, I mean, collecting
I lose.
Pokemon cards is a start. This
New
is the
spider.
grandfather of them all, so.
4, 5,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Taking 10.
10?
Yep.
You're at 1?
Yep.
1. Yeah, it's natural progression. So have you visited your LGS yet?
Yep. Game 3.
Game 3.
Gory Bringer is no health there.
No, it was not. 2 turns earlier? Absolutely.
Yeah. If I hadn't made the mistake with my mana, I could have wiped the board and had my Chandra.
LGS is your local game shop.
Yeah, your local game store. It's always good to go there and try to meet some of the folks.
Hopefully it's a good one.
Yep. Hopefully it's a good one. We're lucky we have a good one here.
I actually will say we probably one of the best ones I've ever been to here. So.
Let's see. My preferred strategy. Don't lose. I mean, that's generally my preferred strategy.
Well, Well, when it comes to strategy, I mean, true and dear to my heart is always going to be Mill. But I'm really a mid-range, like, Walker player.
Where I'm he's brand new, so you're mid-range and Planeswalker. So you like the game to go to the mid where you have like your 5 to 7 mana costing?
Yeah,
I'll say 4 to 7.
I prefer a game to be grindy.
Rhino.
Yep, Rhino.
Rhino to Worldbreaker.
I prefer the game to be grindy and not just be over in like 3 turns or 4 turns.
Yeah. Where I'm the control player, which is going to drag it out.
I don't mind playing against control. I prefer to, I like being able to play big things.
You like big stompy things.
Yeah, I like big creatures.
I like combo decks. So I'm going to play card A, and then follow up with card B, C, and D. And then when I get to card E,
you win.
This happens. Which Ryan always says, yeah, but you have to get that, and that for it to happen. Yes. But the look on your face when it does happen.
The one time it does.
The 1 out of 100 times it does happen, you flip the table.
He might be a control player. He likes countering things and stealing creatures and killing stuff.
No,
yes!
That's a pirate deck.
See, though, I like playing...
Mm-hmm.
I like playing what would be considered, I guess, there's on paper, like a mid-range deck usually is pretty simple, but there's a lot of like stuff you have to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like to me, aggro is kind of like I throw my stuff down and I have to kill you by turn 4 or 5.
Yep.
Well, aggro is just let me puke my hand out as quickly as possible, and hopefully you can't fend it off. And
Red deck wins.
Yeah.
The old days of goblins. Huh, that's a thing.
We'll try this.
That is a beautiful thing. Can't. Would love to. Plus
Saying how beautiful it was and you couldn't keep it?
Snake, Flare, Drana, Nissa, 1 land.
Yeah. That was going to punish you.
Where do you get cool card sleeves like that? There's a couple different brands out there. We get ours, combination of our local game shop as well as online.
Legion makes really good sleeves.
Legion sleeves, especially their printed ones, are quite nice. If you're looking for a massive pile of them to kind of get started and sleeve up multiple decks to test, there are bulk orders you can do for some other vendors, such as Ultra Pro, or what were the ones you were testing? Your red ones?
They were something
Max.
Okay.
Max protection.
No, I don't think it was that.
Max.
I don't know. They're like $5 for like 500.
Yeah.
What's up, Apache?
So they're not good sleeves, but they're not bad for just testing stuff out.
Yep.
I mean, I personally recommend just go to your LGS, your local game store. Just because if you're planning to play Magic there, it's good to buy stuff there.
Yep.
1, you get to know the people there, and 2, you support the store.
Better. Keeping. Scry.
Yes, it kind of does. You're right.
I'll keep that on top. Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to make a very, very strange play 1.
Tune!
We'll do that tune. I've done it every game.
Okay.
You can go ahead and find out.
Well, at least your
Wild
girlfriend
Star
is
for Swamp.
willing to sleeve up and play against you. That's some girlfriends, some just don't. So
You got a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw a card. We'll play that mountain, and I'll pass turn.
Play a flare. I'm going to assume a braid.
And we're going to braid the flare.
Okay. 1 less removal. Go ahead.
1 less flare. Where were you last game?
well, that really works well. She's a sore loser.
Yes, sir.
That's a Nissa.
X1 plus 2. Can't find the 3. There it is.
Well, I mean, if it's a bad day, Apache, there's nothing better than sitting back watching us beat each other up with some amazingly fun decks. Or me milling out Jay and watch the Salt. Because there may be 2 mill decks tonight.
Yeah, there are 2 mill decks tonight. Traverse.
Play a Traverse, swamp, play said swamp for turn.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Forest return. I'm going to 0 Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Fumarole on top. I'll play that.
Mm-hmm.
And play Virtuoso. And get 3 energy.
Okay.
And pass her.
Murder.
Sure. Virtuoso. Ouch. He's been murdered.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Brian, you definitely
+2.
Mm-hmm.
Scry 2.
you definitely dodged a bullet with double mill deck tonight.
Land turn.
Sounds good.
I kept the ball on top, by the way.
Okay.
Quarterbringer.
That's a thing.
4.
I take 4.
Alright, well, that's the first damage.
Go ahead.
Yep, there's 3 of us. Normally there's 4.
Ishkana.
Sure. Do you have 3?
Oh, yeah. Instant, sorcery, creature, land.
Yeah, you have Brian
Foreign-
and Jay are playing the decks right now.
4 in,
And I'm
4
Pat.
taps.
I'm in. You'll see me soon enough.
Go ahead.
Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Ether Hub. And I'll play a Mountain for turn.
No, he was enjoying some vacation.
I got an energy from that.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the energy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nico?
Nope. Hi.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Oh, Nico.
Yeah, I have
Nico,
decisions
Nico.
right now, though.
Nico.
Do I make Jay discard 2 of his last 3 cards?
Let me see what's in his hand. I just want to see
Well,
if you hit it.
Don't, before you give me advice.
No, I'm not giving you any.
Don't look at his hand.
So,
Don't
if I was to give you advice, I would probably off the Ishkana. And then you can
that's what I was
exert.
thinking too. I could exert and kill a spider.
But then what's put Nico down? It's -4 for Nico,
So I
right?
put him at 3.
So the spiders can put him at 2. He doesn't really have
Spiders
any
put him at
haste.
1.
Yeah. So he doesn't have any haste threats.
He has ballistas.
Yes.
I don't
Or
like
you can
that.
make him discard,
Discarding puts him at 1 card.
and he can't swing into you.
He could, but I could just. He'll take 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
He hasn't. If he has a never, he's dead either way.
Yeah.
Or do I go for getting a threat on top of his deck?
Yeah, Bolus just appears randomly, Apache. That's how it works. I mean, he's got threats that you could use.
Remember, it's until I see a non-land.
Yes.
Not like the guy I was playing on Friday.
Yeah, no, we need to read Nico. So it's until you hit a non-land.
Yeah.
Or you could get a kill spell off it. And,
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna post it.
yep. I was going to say, you could get a... You've seen murder.
Shall we?
Yep.
Alright, flip. And it exiles him, right? Or is
Yeah.
it... Ooh.
Toronto.
You get to cast a Drana.
Yes, I do. So I don't have to pay for it. And it stays exiled, I
Yep.
believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Drana's good. Go ahead.
Did you forget to take up Nissa? Or did you...
I zeroed Nissa and I got the.
Oh, you zeroed her so you could get the land.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of disgusting.
Do you have the Never in hand?
Yeah, Nissa will make threats.
Yeah, I've been +2ing and zeroing Nissa because I've
Yeah,
put a land
I mean,
the
set
second
up a
one.
land drop, get a
Yeah.
land. Yeah.
And I needed the hub, so I was like, okay, I need to get
Yeah, because you don't have an oath in Nissa out, right?
correct. I have 4 the deck.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, Hub gets you the black you need, so I mean, whatever.
I'm not running any swamps, so
0. Yeah, well, I wouldn't run a
I
swamp.
run 1 plains,
But that's for...
Tameo, and
Tameo.
I do have Deck and Stones in the sideboard.
Yeah.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. He's coming with it. Where's he going?
At the God Pharaoh.
I'm gonna block the Spiderling.
Okay.
I'm not gonna block Shikana.
So, God Pharaoh will take 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Spiderling
Sparkling
dies
dice.
unless you have combat.
Jedi wants to, or Brian wants to know how his Bolus been treating you.
Fatal Push, Drana.
Sure.
Ruinous Path, God Pharaoh.
Okay. He's been okay.
Pass turn.
You got your Drana, which kind of was okay.
It ate removal
Yeah.
spell. I mean, actually, what's +2?
Yeah, get up there. I mean, Nico hasn't been bad. I wouldn't call it like the end all of end alls.
The red card, right? Yeah. So Nico won me a game on Friday, which was good. For Oath of Nissa.
Sounds good.
Oof. Wow. That's
What?
pure gas.
What?
These are my Oath of Nissas.
7 available and an oath in play.
Can you just draw all 3?
I want all 3 of those
Yeah.
in my
You
hand.
can play everything in your deck right now.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna take that.
I'm surprised you took that. I would have taken the other thing.
Why? It's not gonna take care of that problem.
Yeah, but you could start swinging and putting pressure on
Actually, I should have taken another thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going back, Jay, if you don't mind. Since we're technically just doing testing anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I would have taken the other thing.
Yeah, no, I thought about it. I'm taking that. No, I thought about it.
Because that you put
I
that
thought about
down.
the correct play now. No, I thought about the correct play, but I thought about it. And that's what the correct play would have been.
Oh, the correct play is the -2 it.
Hey, that's what I'm
And
doing.
then
That's what I'm doing, buddy.
exert Glory
That's
Bringer
what I
and
meant.
murder.
That's
the Ishkan.
I was like, so at first I was like, I can't kill
Yeah.
Ishkan with it. And then I was like, wait a minute, no, I can -2 it, put damage on it, and then exert and kill Ishkan.
Yep.
So we're at a -2.
Spiders die.
2 damage on Ishkanah.
2
And then we're
damage
gonna
on
exert.
Flare. Ishkanah dies.
Exert Ishkan
And then
40.
he takes 4.
I take 4.
Yeah,
Best.
that feels like the proper play.
Yeah. No, I was looking at the other card in my hand too. Thinking I could do,
Her Majesty.
sure.
Minus.
Get Ishkanah back.
Ishkan back.
Yep. We're gonna slam that spider down with Authority.
Sure.
Get some bibis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst thing.
It's not the worst thing I can do. Pass turn.
Well.
What did you just draw? What did you just draw that you just went well?
They're all next to each other.
What? Oh, really? Is that all of them?
Well, I put 2 at the bottom just
Yeah.
now.
And did you draw a third?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
They're like Thraben Inspectors.
No, they're Siege Rhino.
They're Siege Wanderers.
They're Siege Wanderers
Alright, so we're getting energy
Okay.
for a black,
for black or white, whatever. So red, green, blue.
blue, really big woodland wanderer.
WTF, mate.
What's Jay at
Actually,
first?
believe it or not, Moto is fine.
12.
Jay's at 12. Moto's fine. If you go to Card Hoarder and you're a brand new player, they give you 2. I think it's 2 tickets are free.
2 ticks.
Yeah, and
They also have
free bots.
Free bots. They
Yep.
don't have amazing cards, but I
They'll get
snagged
somewhere.
I snagged some unsummons off of one of them.
Yeah.
I got maybe a quarter of mono red burn
Yeah,
out of free bots.
you can
so
snag enough free stuff that you can build. You can start to build something out of it. I chuck them once in a while just to see if there's anything I might want. And
and then you get like new player ticks that you can go do new player drafts and learn.
Okay.
So it's not the worst thing ever.
So we can do that.
I mean, you'll see if you start coming into the stream regularly, Misery. You'll see I am on Moto 3 times a week for the stream, playing our guys' decks. I played Ryan's. I think I played your decks all 3 days last week, didn't I?
Did you?
I think I did.
No, I played 2 of mine.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
But yeah, Card Hoarder is great. They do. They're good for the
How do I want
community.
to navigate this? This is a tricky old board state, though. It looks simple.
Yeah, for about 80% their value. Yep. Good call, Apache.
Let's boss.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean he can block.
Tamio. I'm going to +1 here. I'm going to +1 Tamio on the elementals. And elementals come at your base.
That would put you down to 6, Jay. If you took them. Oh yeah, no, you can do the new player drafts and all that. They're really good.
Yeah, the only downside is you don't keep the cards off those, but they're good for practice.
Oh, okay. So since you're new, the older ones are still very viable. They have Vintage, which is going to be basically alpha, beta, all the way up to current set. There are bannings. Now I'm going to say, we'll preface, there's bannings in each set. I won't go into what's banned and what's not.
Sure, that list is
But Vintage, it's basically alpha, beta, all the way up. Then we have Legacy, which is...
Block.
When is Legacy?
Triggers,
Is
though.
it 3rd edition?
Drop
up?
2.
I thought it was revised.
Revised.
It might
up.
be unlimited, but I thought it was revised.
Yeah, revised on up. Which is still really, really old. Then we have Modern.
These are my Tamio draws.
Then we have Modern, which is 8th edition on up.
We're gonna plus Lily.
Sure.
And then we have Standard, which is always the 2
or
four most current sets.
So Standard's confusing at the moment.
Yep.
Because right now it's not sets. It's blocks. So right now
It's blocks.
it's blocks. Basically, a Standard is roughly it's the last 2 years of Magic, roughly speaking.
Yep.
But it rotates, so it's kind of like the 1 to 2 year mark. Right
Yep.
now we're at that full 2 year mark.
Yep. So we're going to have a rotation in the end of September.
Yep. Since you're new, and if you're looking at getting into Standard, which is generally what new players will get into after draft.
Generally they draft.
After draft.
If you're new, go to your store, go to Friday Night Magic,
Targets.
so it's on a Friday night, and just do a draft.
Yes. The thing is, if you decide to buy into any Standard, I personally would probably avoid buying anything from Battle of Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows of Innistrad, or Eldritch Moon right now.
Yep.
Because at the end of September,
They
they're
all
gonna
go away.
only be playable in Modern, and there's not a lot of Modern playable cards in those sets.
Nope.
Go ahead.
I'd go after Kaladesh, Amonkhet, Hour of Devastation, and which one am I missing? Which one was the second for Kaladesh?
Aether Revolt.
Aether Revolt.
Alright.
And you can always ask in chat because Jedi's in there, and that's Brian. And he's one of us. Or Apache, I'm sure, can answer too. Anyone in our chat can answer.
I'm 99% sure I'm dead on board regardless, but that was my best line of play.
We're gonna -3 first. He's at 11.
12.
12.
That's fine, Apache.
-6.
Oh yeah, you have him super dead then.
Mm-hmm.
Exert. Kill that.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping you weren't going to do the board wipe and you were going elemental build instead, but
That was my hand.
No, that's gross.
yep.
When I first ditched that Chandra, the other 2 cards were those.
Alright, so let's just get it out of the way. I'm going to play Grixis Control first.
Grixis Control. Lovely. Alright.
Well, I just want to get it out of control. Out of the way first. And then I'll get in on something else.
Alright, let me de-sideboard real quick here.
You do your thing. Jay's on the hot seat.
Yep.
So in that matchup, I brought in Struggle to Survive.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Well, given he is built on eating Delirium, Struggle not only kills the creature, but then also
shuffle it all
lets
away.
me shuffle away his library
Yeah.
afterward. Oh, I think I brought in one more Chandra.
Chandra really good.
The other flame. I brought in a second Flame Caller.
Okay. What are you thinking, Ryan?
We're going to... Hold on, let me see here. Let me just put this away real quick. I think we're going to go...
And Misery, you did enter, I would say, a good Twitch stream for our new players.
Yeah.
We've taken on a lot of new players in our Discord. We chat, we help. We help as much as we can, so...
We got some pretty good regulars that will help you out.
Yep. So if you like a Control Shell, Misery...
I'm not playing this because I'm going to play it later.
What is it?
The Curses deck, just in case.
Who submitted that anyway?
I forget who's been asking for it. Has it been Sesper asking for it?
It might have been Sev.
What is this?
The Curses. I forget who's been asking for it.
Dove.
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 You're right. Yep.
Yep.
Dove. Okay. I'm gonna play. We're gonna try the Red Green Eldrazi
Ooh.
against the Grixis
Should be interesting, then.
because I know this is a struggle matchup for the deck last week.
Yeah. The super kill spell heavy one.
So I want to try this against the Grixis Shell and see how we do.
I mean, this is what we'd be doing if we were testing that for the main event.
Again, this is with the changes where I added a Vizier in the name, and I added
Now you a 1 or 2 of Vizier main?
1 right now.
Okay.
It's too. It's one of those cards that just getting multiples feels bad.
Yeah, multiples is bad. Gets done.
Like, you don't ever want to see a Vizier off a Vizier. You're like, oh, I want to bottom that. Oh, I can't. It's not really a scry.
Alright, so we got a question on a Misery. He's typing a question for us. So I went to... This deck originally was running 1 Scarab God. I'm like, no. We have enough kill spells and counter spells. We're going to 2. So I can start stealing your stuff and punch you in the face with it.
This is where, so this is a matchup I'm probably going to bring in Struggles.
Oh, yeah.
Just to kill the Scarab God and then survive it away.
Well, remember, at the end of the turn, so you got to do it in the same turn.
Yeah, just in turn. Yeah.
The question is, what's our color affinity?
Color affinity?
What's your favorite color deck?
Blue.
Probably Naya, which is red, green, white. Well, it's either that for me or red. So mine is red, green, X.
I'm blue, whatever. Give me something.
Because I also like Temur, which is red, green, blue a whole lot.
7. Yeah, it's better than that, so.
What is my color affinity?
I would guess yours is black.
Jay's like a red.
Alright, I'm... At heart, as much as I make fun of it, Jund is actually my affinity. I'm red, green, black.
Yeah. Misery of Hearts, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. You're number 1 on the night.
Hey, welcome.
Everyone welcome Misery. I know he's been chatting it up, but, you know.
Properly with the dual deck. Even the Steam games.
Oh. What's going on here already?
Well, I mean...
This is not a hand I want to keep.
Totally probably shouldn't keep this.
I'm not keeping this. I mean, this is like...
Yeah.
That'd be awesome on like turn like 5.
So, Jay, what do you think? Do I keep or send? Jay?
So you'll notice, like Mister, you'll notice we'll make
That's
some.
an immediate ship. Why is this being debated?
Because there's 3 lands in hand?
Yes, of the wrong color.
It's fine!
Are they blue?
Yeah, they're all red.
Mono red.
Since you showed me, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what we're pretty
Double
much playing.
Censor, God,
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Nico.
No, like, if these were blue, debatable.
3 blue and Censor to lead off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd keep it.
I keep it.
3 red?
3 red. If
Even I'm
those,
not
if
bad.
one of those were blue, it's keepable. I'm not sure how counter heavy the deck is, so I don't know
Spirit
how.
Chiller's in chat.
Oh, Spirit Chiller's room?
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, Spirit, what's up?
He comes in for a control shell, so he knows.
Alright, let me make sure I even de-sideboarded
By the
this
way,
from
tonight
front.
we are going to have to give something away. Because we
Are
did
we?
hit number... We hit 300.
Are we? Okay.
We hit 300, so we'll give a playmat away.
Those go...
Maybe we'll give a playmat away.
Did I bring anything else?
But yeah, I mean, I like playing my Nissa and Chandra combination. I think I have played Nissa and Chandra in a standard deck for probably the last 3 years.
You have, actually.
At least a Nissa.
I'm pretty sure you have.
There wasn't a playable Chandra for a period of time.
There was not.
During, like, the Pharaohs time, there wasn't really a playable Chandra.
No.
Pyromancer. It was card advantage.
She was card advantage. She was good.
So
Alright,
she
this is
wasn't
better.
good in the decks I was playing.
We'll keep this. This
I was
is a
going to
snap
say,
keep.
I played Chandra during that period, so...
This
but
is
no.
a snap keep for me.
At that time in Pharaohs, you ran Xenagos.
Yeah.
You ran Xenagos without question.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm going to scry.
Do I want to keep this?
I'm keeping, so.
Alright, this might be a mistake to keep this hand.
I'm keeping. That's an automatic
Alright.
snap.
That's
on
gonna stay on
too.
top.
You're going first.
Go ahead.
Go. Land go. Greatest thing for a control player ever.
Well, go.
Go ahead. Now we're missing land drops. That's not what we want.
Boom! My sleeves are flying. You have a counter spell? That's better. Alright. Go ahead.
Cycle sensor.
Yep. With 2 lands up, I waited until I had a 5th land to try to get
Go.
off that thought knot.
Yeah, I figured. Disallow.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go. Kind of misplayed that a little bit, but I'm okay with that. You're 7 out?
Yep.
Ah, that's gross. Yeah, that's fine.
Combat?
Yep, I take 5, Jay.
Yep.
I'm gonna glimmer.
Okay. Yeah, I had to count to I had 7 out or not. I'm like, ooh, I do have 7. That's a 3 land Reality Smasher coming down.
That is a 3-line reality smasher.
Always a good decision.
Keep.
Okay. Yeah, 2 energy also. I'm not sure if that matters for you, but
That does actually have harness.
figured.
Go. That's annoying. Three more.
Sure.
Take 5.
Go ahead.
Punchy face.
You had the Supreme in your hand last turn, didn't you?
Yep. That's why I say I misplayed. Because I should have countered the other one first and then held up the hard counter.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Legion's fantastic for sleeves. I would highly, highly recommend them. Go. I'm at 10, right, Jay?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. Response?
Yep. Mirrors. Okay. You can do your thing.
I'm just going to target
Okay.
Glimmer.
Before blocks?
Yeah,
Right?
you're going to braid him. Yep. I figured. We'll make Glimmer. Keep both.
Okay.
Sequencing was before blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I have to. So I take 5.
So I did my braid before, because he was he had to try to block.
Yep.
Second main.
Yeah.
Hour promise.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to get 2 deserts.
So you get 2 zombies.
Yep.
Top.
Yep, right here.
Get those ready for me, by the way.
Good. I think I had this game. Sure.
-4. Kill.
Okay. Just spells, right?
Yep. Not abilities, just spells.
Yep.
So he's at 3?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That's one way to do it.
What? How much I was paid at?
5.
He's at 5. You have him down on board.
You're dead.
Yeah, you have the ramparts. You just gotta crack ramparts and kill him.
Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
Then I.
You could have wasted this technically. He had multiple ways.
Yep.
Alright, game 2.
So, yeah, when you don't have answers and you should have played the other counter spell. I was like, I'm going to use that to dig at some point, and I'm like, oh wait, I should probably have not dug with that.
So it's tricky because that usually is going to be used to impulse.
Yeah.
Versus counter things. So, I mean, you still counter something with it eventually.
Yeah, I did, but it's not like, you know.
I mean, I don't think it would have. It would have saved you 1 damage, 6 damage. To do it that way. Yeah. Would have saved you 6 damage.
Wish sleeves came in 75 packs. I agree.
Yeah, they usually come in 80 or 100. Well, 50s or 100s or 80s. It's all over the place. I think if we do this. I think that's all we're going to bring in. Bring these in. No. Feels like I'm trying too hard to bring those in.
I kind of know what I wanted to do with this in the sideboard wise. So, there's, you know, it's a little counterproductive with Scarab God, like when you try to exile a creature, like the hour with it or whatever.
Right.
But it gives us more kill spells, which is fine.
Sure.
So it's one of those, like, you kind of want to do it, but yeah, I was sitting with both Nikos in hand, by the way.
I had Old Milk in hand.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If I didn't have you dead on board, I was going to kill Nico anyway. It was whatever.
Yep.
Especially if you tapped out to play Nico, I'm like, okay.
I had to.
But see, those are the situations where Nico just feels bad.
He does.
You're playing him to kill one creature. He
Yep.
has a 7 mana kill spell.
Yeah, he is.
And then he's dying.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
you're
no,
not,
I agree.
you know?
I had no way of answering that.
That's my one problem with Nico is as a 7 mana walker, he doesn't protect himself enough.
No, if problem is, if I ticked him up, you would just slam into Nico for 9 with everything.
Yeah, or I would just slam down. Yeah, that's the thing. He's not good. I don't like him in control shells. That's why I've been trying him with a 5-color deck that I have. Well, the now 5-color deck.
Shuffling cards, man, cards everywhere. I will count every now and again, but then it's a lot of this.
Yeah, it's a lot of just mashing them together.
That's why sleeves help so much, because you're just mashing them together.
I would highly recommend finding sleeves that you like and that shuffle well.
Legion is that one. I've been going with them more and more now.
Yeah.
Their printed stuff is awesome. So.
They're like the only place that prints them doesn't fall apart after.
Yeah.
They do the 2 major retailer printed, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, Star City went back to them.
Okay, so both Star City and CFB?
Yep.
Okay.
Now I use Legion.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
They stopped for a little bit for one reason or another, probably cost reasons or whatever, but...
Yeah, this is... I'll keep...
this is not fantastic, but we'll see what happens.
Alright, I'm going first?
Yep.
Go.
Go ahead. Yep.
Go.
Ooh, that's not what I want to draw. Go ahead.
Go.
Go. This game is going to heavily favor you right now.
Oh yeah, you're letting me just do my lane go.
Yes, I am, sir.
Glimmer?
Sure.
Top. Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2. Sweet. Go.
Well, let's eat the first counter spell.
Screamer?
Go.
Go. Yep, that's a Scarab God. Steal that smasher and punch you in the face with it.
Struggle him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Survive.
Yep. Shuffle everything in.
The one main deck struggle to survive.
Yep. That's a... What's up, Yitz?
Was that a top deck?
Nope.
Nice.
That was actually the right way to do it, too, because then you could do it on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I can't argue.
That's how you deal with them.
That's how you gotta deal with them, because otherwise you have to exile them.
Well, you know what? Kill if I have a way that I can reliably just... If I have like a creature that can just kill him every turn...
Yeah. You don't care.
I don't care, because I'm just going to make you... Okay, if you want to keep recasting every turn, okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Oops.
So, my turn? Are you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you top deck him?
No. I had him for about
No, I
2
mean just
turns.
that right there.
No, I did not. Go. I wish. He lands.
Okay.
Unlicensed.
Trigger.
Braid.
Good. I don't mind 2 for
Impulse.
warning on the removal.
Impulse. Top
Yep.
4.
Alright. Good. Not sure how much I like license in this list either.
It's a one of.
Okay.
That's
Because you don't have the artifacts turned on, do you?
Gearhulk.
Okay.
The original list ran 4, and I cut the Gearhulks down to 2.
Yeah.
So I could see cutting license. I just left it there. So.
Apparently your 5-color mid list isn't public.
Oh, I'll fix that after this. Sorry, guys.
Boo.
I thought I had a public, but that's not the card I want to put there. That's what I want to put there. Rollbreaker?
Response? Glimmer?
Okay.
Keep.
Okay, hold my cast trigger.
Yep. Response?
Mm-hmm.
Cast trigger will happen, but I'm going to Supreme will him.
Okay.
So this will exile. So.
Good. I just want to remove another WinCon from your board.
That's fine.
You go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's spin the wheel. Take him up 2.
Okay.
I'll take a Reality Smasher for free.
Sure.
So he went up 2, so he's at, from 7, he's at 9 now? God. It's kind of good. Smasher you?
Yep, I'll take 5.
He takes 5. Good. Oh, Nico.
Really could use one more land.
You have Little Mug in hand, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Ahead.
Sure.
So, go ahead.
Harness in the head.
Heroic Intervention.
It's good. So I'll just go X0 then. Or he
gets
gets
hexproof.
He gets hexproof, so it doesn't.
So you get nothing.
Man, what do I want to do? Let's go 2.
Is that Ronus?
That's a Ronus.
That is erroneous.
I can actually pump him. This is horrible.
Oh, you can pump once, yeah.
Nah. So I will.
Mm-hmm.
Go. God, this is gross. This is so gross. I mean, I get it. Nico's not good on with a board state if your opponent has one.
Mm-hmm.
But he's fantastic otherwise. There's your land. What's Nico? 12 exile each non-land permanent. That's really going to be good. Minus 12, get rid of one thing.
How is he at 12?
He's plus 2 twice, so he's at
Yeah,
11.
so he's at 11.
So, sorry.
I was like, how do you
Math
get
are
12?
Math are hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I get that. Let's do this. I'm gonna Dark Doomfall you.
Okay.
So I get to choose a non-land permanent from your hand. No, not. I'm choosing the bottom one. So I thought it's you, but it exiles that card. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That?
the obvious choice.
And then I'm going to tick up 1 on that one, and you can exile the other 2 out of your
I did
hand.
exile or discard?
Exile. Each opponent exiles 2 cards out of his or her hand.
Yep.
God, no. Wow. 5 at you.
Okay, I take 5.
Go ahead.
What? How much am I at you?
10.
Yep, you got it.
Alright. Yeah, I was like, I have to Doomfall him to see what he's got going on.
The Ronus is actually what saved
Oh, look what's on top.
you. The Ronus is actually what saved you.
Yeah?
But yeah, 'cause if you had...
Yeah.
If you didn't have Ronus, I would have just swung with Neheb and I would have cast Ulamog.
Well, don't you have to deal damage to a player?
He has Afflict.
Oh, yeah, he has Afflict. Forgot about that.
And I don't think it's player. Yeah, it's 1 life your opponent lost, so it doesn't have to deal this turn. So you could burn the person in the first part of it, and that counts.
Sun-scorched desert.
Technically, you would get 1 extra mana off that.
Technically correct.
Technically correct.
I think the 5-color one wasn't opened because it wasn't completely correct. I had to fix something on it. I think that's why, because it had cards in there that I'm not playing.
So far, I mean, the deck's not feeling horrible. But when it's operational, when you're letting it just do land go, any control deck's just gonna feel really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's plain and simple.
Yeah. I'll take play.
Yeah, I figured. Yep, this is fine.
Nope. Nope.
But Ryan.
Nope.
But Ryan.
There was like 5 lands on top, but nope. Not happening, buddy. Not keeping 2 Ulamogs and a Decimator.
Why not?
But you're gonna get there.
With 1 land in hand.
Once you have 12 mana, you can sacrifice the first Ulamog to the Decimator and then cast the second Ulamog.
Why would I want to do that?
Why not?
If I have 12 mana, why don't I just cast a Decimator and swing with both with Trample? I mean, right?
Because you can.
Because I can. I mean, sure. Why not? Yeah, so if you hadn't taken the Erroneous, I was just going to swing it in the head.
Yeah.
And then I was going to get the mana, and then I was going to exile the 2 cards.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Is that
Yeah,
better?
You have jokes. But
Oh,
okay.
this deck has jokes at times.
We'll keep this. We'll try this.
Scry it.
Yep, we'll keep that there. Shelter Thicket.
Go. This guy's just substantially better. And not so much.
Is that a Channeler Initiate?
Yeah.
It is.
Nice.
We're going to tap for mana. Go.
Okay. End of turn, abrade it.
Aww.
You got that mana.
Actually, Heroic Intervention it.
Sure.
I want my 1 damage a turn clock.
Explain Vancouver Scry.
Oh,
For
okay.
Mulligan rules.
Oh.
So when you mulligan below 7, you get, after you decide you're going to keep the hand. You don't do it before you keep. After you say you're going to keep, you can scry the top card, and decide if you want to keep it or not. It's kind of they did it as an incentive to make games more competitive and people not feeling they had to keep 7. It kind of gives you that.
Went into effect 3 years ago?
No, I'm not sure that long
2
ago.
years. I think it was about 2
It
years.
was just before battle, I think.
It was after Pharaohs rotated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great rule. I mean, but the thing is, once you decide you can keep, you get your scry. It's not, well, I'm trying to decide to keep and scry.
1.
I'll take my 1.
Okay.
Okay, take 1. Yes, Misery. So you start the game and you look at 7 cards. If you
Go ahead.
decide the hand isn't ideal, you shuffle the hand back into your library. You then draw 1 less than the previous time. So you would go to 6, 5,
One.
etc.
I'll take 1.
When you decide to keep your starting hand, if you are starting with fewer than 7 cards, you may scry the top card of your library.
That's fine.
Okay. Another initiate. Go.
What am I looking at?
You're looking at a hot mess.
Supreme Will. I'm gonna impulse.
Okay. You
Is that
wanted
a-
to Supreme Will that initiate, didn't you?
Thought about it.
Okay.
Thought about it.
Poor initiate.
I thought about it, and then I realized I shouldn't do that. As a control player, I would hit myself if I did that. Go.
I will tap them for mana.
You do that.
Count 5?
That's 5.
Combat.
Yep. I take 5.
That's a smashy.
Good.
Hour or no.
Somebody has an
Never-
hour devastation in their hand.
Shh. No. I'm looking for one.
Uh-huh.
Did you find it?
It's in his hand, so of course he found it.
Keep.
Yeah.
Oh, we have jokes in this.
Yes, it's an honest living.
What?
The third person watching chat.
No. I have
Changing.
Oh, you do? Poor Channeler Initiates. All they wanted to do was get
This-
their bear on.
They
the,
did.
the Smasher deserved it. The
Go.
Initiates, not so much.
They're just friendly.
Sure they are.
Go.
I love how just defeated.
That is the sound of pure defeat.
It's because I have 3 lands.
Hey, Apache.
Yep.
Scarab God?
Yep.
Plan on beating you with your own creature, by the way. Hold on. Hold on.
Sensor?
That's not scatter.
That's
Ooh.
rude.
Ooh.
That is rude.
Can I beat your own initiates? Ha! Because they come 4/4s.
Eventually.
They do become 4/4s.
We're gonna do that.
They become 1/1s.
Yeah.
It's almost over, Apache. Don't worry.
Yes, this is almost over. If
Yeah.
I had more than 3 lands, it'd be a competitive game.
True story.
What's Pat's mana pool? 8, 9?
Boop.
8.
Give me your smasher.
Okay, it's a 4/4 smasher.
That is eternalized 4/4 reality smasher with haste and trample.
9.
I shall take 9.
Go ahead.
Oh, Dak, you are so silly. You're a silly, silly goose. Go ahead.
Can't do anything. Just confirming. Getting energy. What do you got in there?
Channel initiates.
You take a channel initiate.
Have your 1/1 then.
If I choose to put it over there on there, I could
Okay.
put it on my Scarab God if I
And have
so
your
choose.
2/2 Scarab God.
I could put it anywhere I want.
You could. Where are you going to put it?
on channel initiate.
Okay, have your 1/1. take 9. Am I dead?
He's at 2. Go.
Just because of Braid.
How rude. It's exiled now.
I know.
Principle.
A principle, in fact.
It's exiled.
Especially because he didn't realize he possibly could have killed me last turn.
How?
Look at your lands.
Oh, wandering few more. Good call.
We would have abraded it.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say, you could have abraded it. Yes, I have a disallow in hand.
then you know what? Disallow my Glorybringer. He's bad right now anyway.
Actually, you know what? No, he resolves.
Okay, you disallow his trigger.
Hold on. Hour of Cooler it.
That's rude.
It's horribly rude. I like that.
All
Alright, Pat wins.
Channel or Initiate didn't get there.
Nope. Oh, I love control at times.
I don't mind playing against it, you know. I just don't like playing against it when my own deck beats me up.
Official events.
So for official events, you pull the card out of the graveyard since it's technically exiled, and
Yes.
you put the Eternalize banner punch-out token on top of it.
Yep.
Unless it's one that already has Eternalized, then it comes with a nifty little token. Well, you can get a nifty little token.
Yeah.
If your opponent has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or you have your own pile of Eternalized tokens.
Yep.
Sure. And you're nothing but a gentleman and a scholar, and have
So that's what I took out against you, by the way.
Take the fat pack.
take the fat pack thing with you.
Yeah.
Jeskai Mill.
Jeskai Mill, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I
I'm
love
make
you,
this game
Jack.
take a few minutes. I gotta sleep stuff up here.
Well, I mean, do you want me to run something that could take longer than a few minutes? Because I could put...
No. 2 minutes is fine.
Okay. I mean, he's either going to truck me or he's not, so...
All right. Let's play some cranberries.
You play Cranberries, I play Mill.
Get that out of here.
Just trying to help you out and put things in the yard so Diagraph gets really big.
7.
6.
I'll take.
Hand me my phone. Jay.
All right.
It's not Turbo Fog Mill, it's...
Yeah, there's no fogs.
There's no fogs. This is actually just straight up Jeskai Mill with some control elements and a lot of kill spells. And... Jeskai. A Braid's a good card.
Pillow fort with a braid.
Got it.
All right.
It's a good card.
Twitch. All right. This will be fun. Ish. Kinda.
It's got card draw in it. It's got control. It's got Baral.
I don't have Brawl in mine.
I left Baral in mine.
What did you test? An official... Oh.
Processor effects. So, Wasteland Strangler, Coax from the Blind Eternities.
There's a lot of processors, actually. Rune processor.
Rune Processor.
Okay, let's go with which ones are actually played.
Wasteland Strangler.
That's about it.
Yeah, Endo West.
Because
That's barely
Esper
even-
Exile is still a thing.
It's barely even played, though.
It's beyond fringe, but it's still technically a thing. But there is no better than spell quellering your opponent's creature and then playing Wasteland Strangler the next turn to move that card to the graveyard.
Or casting it out. Or Stasis Snare.
Mm-hmm. That is ever so much fun.
Yeah, there's definitely good plays.
Alright. Let's see. I'll keep this.
Playable.
Right.
Endless Sands is definitely, yeah. I kind of like that one, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Playable.
Endless Sands, I actually kind of like Apache. I've been putting in some decks here and there. I'm probably going to put like one or two of it in more decks. Especially my Eldrazi ones.
Combat.
Yep. I take 2.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go.
Combat.
Yep.
2.
Take 2.
Okay.
What?
End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Braid.
Okay.
Go.
Shiny.
Hey, the foil one.
No.
Shiny.
No.
Aww.
Because it's foil, you have to pay one more mana to counter attack.
Nope. It's fine.
That's how foils work.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure chat would back me up on this.
Nope.
That to counter foil, you got to spend
Servant?
one more mana. Oh no, I'm dropping cards.
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Got a whole lot of nope.
I want to see what the nope is.
I'll help you out. Start all week.
It's exactly Apache. It takes less mana yet. No, definitely not. Oh, Jedi says it's 3 more mana to counter a foil.
Ooh.
Brian says 3 more mana?
Yeah.
What do we get out of that? We got the Mastery. Got a Mimic.
Got a Mimic.
Got 1 Wayward Servant.
Yep. You got Dark Salvation. Bunch
Got
of land.
Relentless Dead. That's a goodie.
You got 2 more Dread Wanderers.
That's
So.
A-okay with me. Alright, go for it.
Yit says it takes less mana to counter a foil, though. He's
Lord.
on your side, Pat.
Go ahead.
Lord.
That's a lord. That's a you better play that card, Pat.
Frank Sandy online.
A Braid the Lord. Go. Don't you have to put 1 over because it wanted to do your
Yes,
deck?
you did. Another Lord.
Woohoo!
It's your turn to remember, though, Pat, so don't
Yep.
forget it.
I will not forget it.
Graph.
Yeah, that's just going to be super big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mimic does not count.
8, 9.
Mimic's a changeling in a yard. It's not a zombie.
It's not a changeling.
It's a construct.
Okay. It's when it
Yeah.
enters.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's a 10-10.
Yep.
Score.
Go ahead.
Fumigate.
Pat gains 1.
I gave it 1.
Pack gains 1.
No 1.
No 1.
Go.
Paramount.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So, okay.
What?
I don't know, I was thinking that was a different card.
Start all the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You're gonna be milling
6, 7,
26.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Go.
Mummy.
Yep.
Relentless.
Yep.
Swing 4.
I take 4.
Okay.
What am I at?
You're at 13?
Pray to the 9 at this point.
Mill is fantastic, Yitz. You can't hate
Spring.
on Mill.
Hmm?
I'm just going to show you because it's going to mill you 10.
Oh,
Game 2.
Gotta see. Did I have a chance? No. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I would have been short.
I was leaving Pat at 13.
So that was that was the impulse with the compelling argument, by the way. So that was what my impulse was. I mean, I had the win with the compelling argument, so. Alright, this felt a little bit better. Not a whole lot of nope in it.
Huh, that sounds lovely, Brian.
What?
He spent his weekend playing against Modern Lantern Control.
That sounds horrible.
I thought you took a few days off, like, vacation time.
You say you played Magic all weekend.
Yeah, but is playing Lantern Control all weekend vacation?
Not really.
I mean, that sounds kind of like some kind of form of torture almost.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds not fun. God, this is all good in here. What do I want to take out? I'll take out all my mill cards.
That's actually that's a big problem when you have decks like Mill, is they're so dependent on their synergies that if you're boarding anything that breaks a synergy, it just hinders your deck more than helps. And that's a really big downside to some of these decks that are so synergistic.
I want to bring these in maybe, these in for sure. I cut these so far. Those were guaranteed. Because against zombies, those are bad.
Yeah, what else? I don't know what's in your main.
So, I mean, the only other thing I'm thinking about is that, but those are only 2. These are really good against him. Could go those, but they didn't see that, so I think that's okay. That, I think, is good.
That's
as long
nice.
as, that's the only maybe. But,
That stays too.
so I think maybe we leave these out. Or not these. These out, even though they're good.
No, go back here. I'm gonna see what you got here.
That's good.
I think you can take these, to be honest.
The 2 of there's only 2.
Okay, I think take 2 of those and put 2 of those in.
Okay.
I feel
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I feel like with the way you have it built, you need to just...
Keep the pedal down.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. So.
So the thing is though, sure, black tend to have decent amount of graveyard type interactions, but there's enough ways to try to exile graveyards, or to just flood them out so quickly that the graveyard interaction doesn't help them enough. So
I thought about bringing this to FNM, Jay.
Mill.
Screw it, Grixis.
Mill is definitely. As much as I love Mill, I'll also be the first person to admit you it's a very inefficient way to win.
But it's fun!
The reason I say it's a very inefficient way to win is just because you have to look at Mill kind of like a burn deck in a way, where when you're burning somebody, you have 20 hit points to get through. When you're milling them, you have 53 hit points to get through, assuming they didn't mulligan. At the least, they have 53 hit points. So you have to get through all of those things. And yes, Mill is only fun for one person, let's be honest. Unless you're playing against somebody who's a reanimator, then it's fun for both players.
Oh, they smile at you at that point.
And Misery is saying he's getting smarter, so how is that happening on our stream, guys? We need to stop that right now.
Absolutely.
He's not listening to Pat talk.
That's good. I wouldn't listen to me talk
I play Snake.
He's not listening to Pat's math.
Math are hard.
7 plus 2 equals 10.
22, actually.
22 now, oh man.
Close your eyes and count to 10. Wait,
1,
wrong
2.
format.
God. Oh, this feels so bad, but good at the same time.
Yeah.
Just that, but...
Don't even think about the hand. Don't even think about the hand, Pat.
But...
Don't even... Okay, look. So, what's gonna happen?
I know.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
You're still better off not keeping it. Sure, it would have got there.
1 + 1 + 1 = 7. No, we're not playing Soul Sisters.
Well, let's be honest, though, you can't keep that.
No, I can't.
You can't keep a 1-land hand unless you have a full of 1-drops.
I like the Jeskai shell. It's kind of controlling, but it has several person. The only downside is the approach to second sun win in the Jeskai shell I had was only 2 cards, so you could fill up other slots. With the mill, you have a total of 12 cards you need in there.
I thought that was 1 + 1 + 1, Brian, not 1 + 1 = 7.
And he's got 3 1s in there.
Oh, I can't read, so Pat can't do math, and Ryan can't read. There we go.
That's fine.
We're winning. We're winning here.
Alright. Whee! Let's go to 6. Alright, this is fine.
Yeah. We're not going to see any camera that's keepable.
Yeah. Let me get my scry.
Okay.
Keep.
Go. We do blind wanderer flips, right?
Yes.
2. 2
I did
hits.
Pat takes 2. Okay.
Yup.
They're multiplying.
They had babies.
I'm telling you, they're siege wanderers.
Go. This is silly.
6.
Sure.
Relentless.
Those zombies are being relentless right now.
A braid. Not aiming it at the relentless. I'm not dumb.
Relentless trigger. Oh no,
No.
it's wait. He has to die at the same time.
He has
Never
to
mind,
die.
go.
Kill that. I killed it. It's dead.
He'll be back. Quite soon.
It will not be back.
He'll be back quite soon, don't you worry.
Go.
Problem is he doesn't match up well with any of these cards on board.
He's a 1/3. He does just fine.
I thought he was 3-2.
No, he's a 1/3.
Lord, swing
Now
with
he doesn't
team.
match up with anything on the board.
Now he sucks.
You can't block the relentless dead. It's a menace.
Dies. I take 6.
You take 6.
Yep. Here's 6, Pat.
Yeah, you got it, Jay.
Okay.
Alright. See, he wasn't coming back, Jay. Your wanderer did not come back.
He was next turn.
But he didn't come back.
He was coming back next turn.
Alright, and this deck has...
That was a ridiculous start.
what am I land base in here?
We got one fraying sandy kill on stream.
Always a good decision.
Did you make the thing public?
No, I gotta do this now.
Okay.
I gotta fix it too. I want to finish saving this now.
Yeah, because I'm out here next. There you go, buddy.
Yep. I'd say about 4 minutes. One way or the other.
It's gonna be give or take.
One way or the other.
Give it like 10.
No.
Come on.
I mean, unless
I can
we
put
into-
fumigates in from my board in if you want. Make it really interesting.
I mean, I got things.
I mean, can Elixir of Immortality come back? Then sure. I'm game.
I mean, we could totally just keep going.
All day.
Do I get to draw an extra card because, you know, of things? Yeah, this is fine. I'll keep this.
Yeah, I'm alright here.
Alright. I'm going first.
Yep.
Go.
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 Wait, the mill player is a creature up before the zombies player?
Yep.
Happens.
Though the zombies player did have a crewable land.
I do have a crewable land.
Black sleeves from Legion? No. Those you're
These
running
are
Dragon Shields, right?
no. These are 2-year-old KMCs.
These are,
Okay.
these are the no longer buy this
Yes,
land.
these are the you can
Don't
no
buy-
longer find these.
Yeah. Don't play
The KMC Perfect Fits are fantastic.
Yes.
Yes.
Their outer
Go.
sleeves are not as fantastic anymore.
Combat.
They got sold, I believe, and changed the
Block.
formula.
No,
You
Menace.
can't block
No.
Menace.
I can't.
No.
So I
No,
take
no,
2.
no.
Sorry. Yep.
Paramount.
Suprema.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna loot.
You loot.
So I draw a card. And if I do, I discard a card, or I discard a brawl.
Go right ahead.
Deck.
I'll take my clue.
God.
Clue.
Graph.
Will. Loot.
Loot.
Yeah, I wish KMCs are still good. I liked them before, but
Supreme. Or Fumigate.
Interesting.
oh,
You good after
I
that?
thought you were
Mhm.
fumigating. I'm like, why are you
No.
fumigating with just your brawl out?
Go.
I was about to wonder what happened to you, Pat.
There's a lot wrong with me. You know that.
But I mean, I was like, you're gonna fumigate on a board, an empty board, just your tile.
Servant.
Good.
Ward. Let's draw it out.
No.
Go ahead.
Draw a discard.
Mm-hmm.
Duck. Start will wake you.
Alright, start of the week.
13.
Yeah, that one life is gonna make all the difference. You're right, Brian. My bad.
Mimic, Salvation, Wanderer, Graph, Wanderer, Kalidas.
Woo,
Correct.
got the Cletus. Okay.
I mean, the Coitus isn't really do much for him.
Spray it. Exile. Go.
Cards in hand.
I am jazz handing like a boss right now.
Mastery.
Yeah.
Anthem equals 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go.
Yeah, don't tell Pat he's a god.
What?
Just what Misery said.
What?
They were tagged over looking at sleeves and it came back and like you were shuffling it super fast and then
Oh.
just a lag catching up.
Yeah. Crackle blue.
Crack my clue.
Yep.
Patchy, that makes absolute sense. I definitely think that one life game
Crew
you
my
would've
land.
gotten was worth it.
Good.
Swing with team.
So it's not a zombie, right?
It is not a zombie. It is a
Activate
2
Funeral.
It is a 2/3 life linker.
Block.
Okay.
Block. I'll take 3.
Takes 3. I gain 2.
Yep.
I'm going to assume you weren't flipping.
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mickey me adjust your life total, Jay.
You whine a lot.
A shame.
Shame.
Go.
I become quite content with not having to adjust your life total. And only have to worry about pads. And you gotta do things like gain life.
Well, listen. We're kind of need to start drawing some,
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Jay.
mill cards here.
This is how Mill tends to lose.
Yep.
You run out of gas.
Yeah.
It's the same way Burn loses, it runs out of gas.
It's good.
For the sake of display, call Anthem 2.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing.
Those are 4/4s?
Swing 8, and before I forget, Ryan, he would have lost a drain.
Okay.
Lose 1, gain 1 for a Wayward Servant trigger.
Yep.
Those are 4/4s.
What am I at, Ray?
You are at 14 right now.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Take 8.
Pester.
You were at 6.
Go.
So you can, but you need to have the cards in.
Breaker?
Yep, I lose 1, he gains 1.
You need to have the cards in Moto though in order to use them. So if you don't own the cards in Moto, it won't let you do it.
Belcher?
Yep. Yeah, I lose 1, he gains 1.
Yep.
Just put on one of those.
Put on a Breaker.
Breaker dies them.
No, it doesn't. It's Anthem 2 right now. Negates them.
Okay.
Combat?
Yeah.
All available.
Do you have a way to not die?
Yep.
Okay.
What am I at?
4.
Probably not now. I can take a lot of that out.
Yeah, but you're.
Yeah.
He has.
Actually, no, I will. I die because of Belcher, because I can do that.
No. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So
Immolating Glare destroys a curse.
Yep.
Belcher triggers, he loses 1.
Yep.
Anthem falls to 1.
Yep, that's still 3/3.
Crypt Breaker dies from Anthem dropping.
Yep.
Belcher triggers, he loses
Yep.
1.
Yep.
These 3/3, 3/3, 3/3.
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do. You got it.
Now you gotta give me like 30 more seconds.
Oh, the Fumigate was on top.
Apache, Belcher's a 2 in the sideboard for my zombie list.
Of course it is.
Oddly enough, the second one was in my hand.
Felt really good
Alright,
off
do
the
I want to
gate.
play green whites or black white?
Of course,
against
2
you?
cards on the bottom, Startle the Wakes.
Mm-hmm.
Deck didn't feel horrible.
No, I mean it ran into the symptom of it ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Which is what tends to happen with mill decks. Same with burn decks.
Yep.
They run out of gas, and you get stuck in this top deck mode where you're like, oh man, I need one card to win. You know, but in this case, you need a little bit more than one. But you get the point. Everybody understands the point.
General tips for making a starter deck. Well, it's not making per se. Honestly, grab one of the Planeswalker intro decks.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're going to your local store, I would do the Planeswalker deck. If you're doing it on Moto,
Grab the Planeswalker deck.
is there Planeswalker decks in those? Yep.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can get them.
Alright, did not know that. So yeah, get the Planeswalker deck. Gives you some decent stuff to start with. Both of the ones for Hour are actually decent.
I like Nissa.
I like this a little bit more. Let's see, what am I going to play?
The
against
Amakat ones I wasn't in love with.
you? No.
The Aether Revolt and the Kaladesh ones I did enjoy though.
Yeah.
So,
But those are going to have cards that suck. I actually like the Nissa one, I think, the most.
okay. For Moto, for making a starter deck, same principle applies actually.
Alright, so what do you on, Jay?
Red deck wins.
Red?
Red deck wins, huh?
Red deck wins.
Well,
Alright.
we're going to see how bad green-white does against this.
Green White Angel?
Yeah.
I'm taking the basic approach of win or lose on 6.
Okay.
I'm totally down with that.
It is always a good decision. Single color decks are not always a bad idea. There are synergies from going 2 colors, though, generally for mechanic interactions.
Yeah.
Mono black aggro is very much a thing.
It's
even without it being tribal zombie.
Yeah.
Because you get fun stuff like Gifted Aetherborn, for example.
sure. You could definitely make a mono black aggro deck that's okay. It's decent enough to get you some practice at least, so getting used to playing.
Apache, it's aggro.
Yeah, it's aggro. Burned isn't really there in standard right now.
It's missing strike. In my opinion.
Yeah, it's too sorcery speed. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's missing lightning strike.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to have bolt, but that won't happen in standard again.
I'm okay with having shock back. If we had shock and strike, I would force.
Well, then
I would
it's
force burn.
playable probably because
Yes.
you have enough instant speed burned, but Incendiary Flow, while it has the exile effect, is nice. It just need that instant speed effect.
Yeah, we need another good instant 3.
I would take a functional reprint of Skullcrack, truthfully.
I would take
Gimme!
one too.
Gimme!
I mean, it's sorcery though. No, it's instant.
No.
It's instant.
Skullcrack was instant.
That's right. It's instant. They're not going to give us.
We'll never see Helix again. We'll never see Crack again.
We're not getting Skull Crack because it's just a better lightning strike.
Yeah. Shard Volley?
Maybe.
Cough has to come back sooner or later, right?
Probably should roll real quick, huh?
Maybe. I was just assuming I was going first, but...
Well, you would have assumed correct.
Yeah, well. Alright.
Wow. Deck. Seriously?
Is that all what I think it is? You're fine, keep it.
I'm going to. Not knowing what I'm playing, I would keep this. I may have played. I have to play against Pat with Mill, right?
Yeah.
Can't. It's pure arrogance to keep it.
I was thinking about playing.
Alright, you can't play against Jay. Jay can't have 2 mills tonight.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, well it's changed. He did beat 1.
I'm playing zombies against it. I'll declare that matchup right now.
Actually, I don't mind the zombie matchup of mine.
Yeah, because you're blue-white, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Mull the 6. Let's see what happens.
I do gotta play Curses tonight too.
Yeah, you should probably grab that next.
Yeah.
Keep.
Okay.
Shred. That can stay.
Alright. You're gonna play.
Sunscorched Desert. You lose 1.
I lose 1. Alright, you good?
God,
Yeah.
you're making me work already.
Yep.
Planes. Go ahead.
Earthshaker Kenra.
Yep, I take 2.
No targets. Haste, attack, 2.
Technically, he targets himself.
Technically, he will target himself. He cannot block himself.
It's not a May.
It's not May. He targets himself. He does
Yeah.
not block himself. Go ahead.
I found that interaction when I was online playing.
Interesting.
I will play another Planes and I'll pass.
Combat.
I do not block him.
No immolating glare. Okay. Best turn.
15.
Canopy Vista. Oh, Catcher's Monument. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
This is not a monument deck.
The thoughtiest of knots.
Oh, that was a well-timed thought not.
Ain't it though?
Wow.
Tell me you have get. Oh.
Swayage. Okay. You have 3 more lands.
Yeah, so these I can't take. Next turn with Sigarda coming down.
What else is in hand?
Victory's Herald.
Yup.
Just. I mean, a 6-drop.
5-drop right now.
It's a 5-drop.
Should have a Catcher's Monument now.
Matriarch's not white, so you don't get the reduct. It's got to be Sigarda. Goodbye.
Sigarda's exiled.
And then combat.
I take 2.
We Kenra that. Alright. Pass turn.
No, that was a timely draw. That was a very... Brian, I think you broke Brian. That's a victory's herald. Okay, then.
Chad. Hi, Chad.
We'll make a do.
Okay. Night Ally on the way.
Brian goes, I go away and you guys lose your minds.
Look, I took some inspiration from Pat. I'm playing a welcome deck card, right?
Yes, but do you have former Corset release promo foil alter art?
That's enough out of you. That's quite a few handword battlements you have.
Ain't it? Oh.
No handword to go with it right now, though.
No. What's he at?
He is at 13.
Red.
That's a word bringer.
Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Exert trigger, targeting Night Ally.
Sure.
Thought not at Chad, rest upstairs.
Okay, I take 6.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Pass turn.
You're not helping me.
I try not to.
The only good news is that's exerted right now.
Yeah.
We would not destroy you.
Victory's Herald.
Okay.
Hey, sissy girly girl. I'm formatting everything to send out for you. I hope your week has gone better, shall we say?
Ruins.
There's some rooms.
But thank you for coming in. We always love
Insult.
having y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Painland, red, ouch. Crasher. Combat. Exerting the Angel.
What am I at? Put up.
You're at 7.
Okay, I can't block nothing.
So you could have gone down to 1.
No, he insulted.
I insulted.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, now that I know what I'm playing against, I wouldn't keep a 5-lander.
No. No.
Okay, I saw Jenk.
Oh, yeah, trust me, once you get going on this game, it gets addicting and it's so much fun. Especially when you have, a good local store nearby. Going to your F&Ms. Oh, no problem, sissy. I mean, I totally feel horrible after I saw the deck list, just even the legacy decks that you lost. I mean, we're talking a few $1,000s worth of cards.
What do I bring in against you?
Unfortunately, Misery, there are people in the world that, when given the chance, will steal a bag of cards.
Yep.
If you go to large events and whatnot,
That's
make-
why. Oh, go ahead.
make sure you kind of have a good site or, friends with you if you're going to walk away.
That's why they tell you to make sure you keep yourself in contact with your bag all the time.
Yep.
Like a lot of people, when they sit down at a table or chair at a big event, they'll
The
put
bag goes right between my legs.
or they put the strap around their leg or something like that.
Yep.
Just because they don't want their stuff going away. I mean, I keep mine right next to me, but if they were to walk out with my bag, it's why I don't bring like trades with me to a big event. I only bring the deck I'm gonna play. If I'm trading some stuff in, I do that. But
Yeah, for the most part, I don't have everything with me anymore.
I leave all that in the hotel room.
The maid can take it from us in the hotel room.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to going to GPDC. Because after next week, you know what next Monday is, right, guys? The Gauntlet is back.
The post-Pro Tour Gauntlet.
The post-Pro Tour Gauntlet.
What's the top 6? Fight.
The Gauntlet. We haven't had the Gauntlet.
In a while, because we haven't been prepping for any events.
Yeah.
So next week, starting next week, most likely, we'll be doing things a little different. We won't be playing Brew vs. Brew all the time. We'll be working on decks for GPDC, trying to figure out what our best hope is for that.
You got F&M for Modern and X-Mage and all that.
I can play.
Alright.
I'll try.
Same. Good luck.
You do. Sacred Groves, good.
None. Good.
Plains, good.
Pirate. Go ahead.
Is that a Carrie's Eve?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh. Why, hello, Miss Pirate. Do you have the token over there?
Inspector is over there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ragavan will be
Ragavan.
joining us very
Inspector,
shortly.
and I get a clue.
It's a clue.
I gotcha.
Yeah, there's a couple over there. There's contracts.
Do you need another clue?
No. I'm debating what I'm doing at the moment.
Well, thank you for the sub as well, Misery on
Thank you,
YouTube.
sir.
I just saw it hit. If you want to catch up on a lot of stuff, that's definitely, we do have a lot of...
You don't need to have blue mana. You can't tell me no.
Force of will.
You don't have blue cards.
You don't know that?
I also have. Ooh, the clue.
Everyone's got clues.
Garrison.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Stone Garrison.
You have 2 clues now.
Inspector beats.
Oh, God, the one.
Go ahead.
All right. All right.
Alright, well, I know what I gotta get out next, so we've already gone through these 2. Ryan's like, by the way, that's a 3 of in the blue-white sideboard.
Yeah,
What sideboard?
The blue-white
Blue-white
God Pharaoh.
Oh, okay.
Pinky.
Yep.
Giselle.
That's not what
Giselle to exile.
I would have totally gone after Giselle after that.
Yeah.
Clue.
Clue.
The invocation in Ryan's hand. What was your invocation?
It's Okatra.
Okatra. So when I print proxies, I print invocations.
Yep.
So
And some cards randomly.
Okatra's good in this deck because you have the monument. So.
Bringer.
Yeah.
Exert.
What?
Fireball.
He's going to kill my poor Inspector. And I take 8.
Represents 8.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And I think I'm going to lose this game as well.
Yep.
God's willing, yes.
Really?
The deck did opposites. It gave me all the mana in game 1, and none of it in
And
game
none
2.
of it in game 2.
One mana and I can stabilize.
Possibly. I mean, you got to catch her out.
No.
Okay.
8 more.
Combat. No exert trigger.
He's at 4.
Top deck Deckenstone? Because that would
Oh, I
royally...
completely agree. Yeah, it's like, understand, yeah, the invocation proxy, I don't think we have any way to change that, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with deck stats, they automatically,
They default to any masterpiece
yeah.
for the art.
And sometime may send an email into deck stats and see if they can change that, because...
You got it, Jay.
Alright, well, I'm in against Ryan.
The rabbit was a Deckenstone.
We'll bring
The
this.
Bruno was the right call, because I would have cast it in 2 turns and started gaining life off of it.
If you want to play Mill, you can play it against the blue-white deck.
Well, I am going to have to play Mill,
Yeah.
because I don't... Well, no, I'm supposed to play Curses.
What time is it?
8:49.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll probably get in one more time at least. One more game. After this. So if you want to play Mill, this would probably be the deck to play it against. So
Alright, this might be a bad deck to play this against.
why?
You know, no, give me the Curses deck. I gotta play it.
Which one is it?
Uh,
Black, purple, or white?
He doesn't know.
it's black or purple.
Here's black first.
Alright, so...
No.
We'll be
Purple.
streaming till a little after 10 p.m. Eastern.
More like it's generally
So
about
prob-
10:30 when we're
Probably about an hour and a half.
Seems
Alright.
like I've been getting asked to play this deck, to build this deck, so I feel like I have to play it.
Alright.
So I've got blue-white God Pharaoh gift or blue-white gift or whatever you want to call it.
I am playing black-white.
I will say
Curses.
I did not deviate from the list at all on this one. This was the 7-0 top number 1 PTQ winning deck. So I wanted to see what it did. I have no idea.
Alright, so we have curses against what?
You blue-white gift. God Pharaoh's gift.
When you said gift, I forgot God Pharaoh's gift was a card, and I was looking in Modern and Legacy to find gifts ungiven.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see any gifts ungiven decks up here. What is Pat talking about?
It's 2 a.m.
Oh, for them.
Where are you at, Misery?
They, I'm guessing, are probably in Spain or Portugal. Is my guess. No. 5 hours ahead. So you're over in England.
Scottish.
Scotland.
Very
There we go.
England was close.
Ish.
When I,
Scott. There we go.
When I switched up to England, yeah, I mean they're close, but yeah, no, Scotland, okay. Well, location-wise, they're close.
You. Now you just offended him.
Hey,
Now we're gonna
hey,
lose him.
Could be worse, okay? He could have been Welsh, and I could have said England.
Oh.
Touche.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was thinking it was 7 hours ahead, so I was thinking 6 or 7. That's what I was thinking Spain, but yeah, it was at 5. I was like, oh, no, definitely. Over in that area, some.
Need some more magics. Well, good news is there's always more on this stream.
We get a lot of late night people from over the.
We do.
From various areas of Europe and Asia. Probably should roll real quick here. That's a 9.
I'm not gonna want to roll tonight. That's a
That's
9.
a 9. That's 7. That's not a 7.
Wah, wah.
You almost won. You tied once.
Yeah, I tied once.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's
Okay, that's right. That's what I'm playing. Okay.
God, I turned them upside down. That's upsetting. Tilt.
I think we'll try this hand.
Yeah, this is fine.
Going into not knowing what you're playing, I would keep this. Concealed Courtyard. Go ahead.
Port Town. Real Stream. Maelstrom Wanderer? Mausoleum Wanderer? Whatever.
Maelstrom Wanderer, we're not playing
gonna-
Commander.
Okay, you can counter it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
countered it. Out of spite.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
I'm gonna open the armory.
Yeah. Now, what deck are you playing again?
Curses.
Curse.
Curses.
Trespassers first.
Alright, so you're good after that?
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
They're falling over.
They are. They don't want to play.
So goes the hand, right? Yeah. Okay. This is actually some choices now. Oh man. I think though, given what I've seen and the current board state, I think I'm best off doing this now. And plus warning.
Yep.
No target, of course.
Yeah. No.
Go ahead.
I mean, I totally understand.
Sure.
Gate. Kill.
Yep. Plus.
Yep.
Torment of Scarabs you.
Which is...
Torment of Scarabs is at the beginning of Enchanted player's upkeep, that player loses 3 life unless you sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card.
It begins.
Guess what? I can sacrifice this and get what I want.
Do you have enough cards in the graveyard?
It just says sacrifice it.
Read the whole card pack.
Search your library, shuffle it, activate this if there are 6 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Boo!
RTFC.
So I gotta sack something.
Either discard, you sack, or lose 3 life.
Alright. That's on upkeep?
Yep.
Alright.
Beginning of upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Refurbish?
Sure. Okay.
Beginning of combat, I get to exile, making a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
So, boop.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not have haste, so.
Sure.
I
think it does.
Token, it gains haste till end of turn, so
It does.
swing for 4.
At me or Lily?
Lily.
Okay, Lily's at 1.
Go. God, how is this thing not legendary? God Pharaoh's Gift.
It's plus.
Yep.
On him.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So now I gotta either. So I'm
Sack a
going,
permanent,
yep.
discard a card, or lose 3 life.
I'm going to discard a card.
Okay.
Gearhulk. Draw.
Mm-hmm. Which gear was that? Cataclysmic?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Kata. Strategic planning.
Mm-hmm.
So like top 3, put 1 into hand, put the rest out into the graveyard.
Hey, Dove.
Hey, Dove.
Perfect
he
timing.
came
Your
for the-
deck is on stream right now.
Play a land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap 2, sack this, mill myself over 4.
Okay.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. So. Alright, so upkeep, or beginning of combat, I'm going to bring back Champion of Wits.
Sure.
So draw your 4 and discard 2.
Yep. Draw 4. It's 3. It's 4. Discard Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Did I play a land this turn? Yes, I played the land I milled myself with.
Mm-hmm.
Both at Lily.
Emoting.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Sure. It's gonna be slightly annoying. It's lands and creatures, right?
Non-basic
Non-basics.
lands. Basic lands and creatures.
Gosh, sorry, I gotta do my. So I don't have that in hand yet. I'm going to discard a minister.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So draw.
Mm-hmm.
Land for turn.
So I was telling these guys, I did one test game with this last night, and I played the mirror match. Like, it was very, very like, both black-white curses.
Oh, they go in the yard. That's just 2 lands.
Okay.
So,
For the strategic planning.
yeah. Gonna get back Champion of Wits.
Okay.
Tapped. Eternal. I draw 4.
Mm-hmm.
Discard 2. Discard this and this, or just discarding. Yeah. Discard these 2. Play a Mausoleum Wanderer. Tapped. Play a Siege Inspector. Tapped.
Yep.
Get a clue.
Who is not tapped?
It is not. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 4 in the air.
I take 4.
Jay takes 4. Go ahead. This is interesting. I kind of like this deck. I don't have the Champion of Wits, though.
Oh.
You need 4 of them. I have everything else. I just don't have Champion. Trespasser's Curse. Trespass. Oh.
That's gonna get interesting.
Wish I had that last turn out there.
Is it instant sorcery? Yeah, instant sorcery spell, so I kind of countered it.
Correct.
I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so Torment first.
Mm-hmm.
Gift.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Crack.
Sure. It doesn't come out of your yard.
Yep.
Uh.
Graveyard, hand, or library.
Oh. Okay. That came out of the library only.
Nope.
Is
Graveyard,
that
hand.
exiled or is that sacrificed?
Sacrifice. It just goes to the graveyard.
I mean, just read it.
That's fine.
I don't believe it. You need to read it right the first time.
Shh. It's fine.
Oh, you've missed quite a few triggers on this.
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I realized I missed like 3. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back
Which one is Trespasser's Curse?
Champion.
When creature enters battlefield, you lose 1. Drains 1. So I drain 2.
Yep. Yep. He gains 2.
Yep.
You lose 2. I gain 2.
And I'm going to do that.
Okay. Same thing again.
Swing for 8.
I take 8 apparently.
Well, you can block
I
that.
can.
Go.
Oh, those Mausoleum Wanderers are terrible.
I can crack one if you want.
Just go ahead. Just crack it right now.
Just let me know. Kimbol's good.
Good.
End of turn. Crack my clue.
Sure.
Draw.
Let's look at my sideboard here.
He's just going straight to sideboard.
I don't know.
Alright, I have to discard. I'm going to discard Categear Hole.
Yeah.
And then draw.
Yep.
Strategic planning.
Sure.
Top 3.
This would have been a fantastic matchup for Mill, actually.
Yes, it would have.
If this becomes a thing, Mill is going to get played.
Yep.
Almost his entire sideboard is good against you.
Strategic planning.
Let's look at this board of yours.
Land. No, gotta play the land for turn.
You have 2 cards in here I wouldn't bring in.
Yeah, they're the black ones. Actually, no, I bring those in.
No, those
Turn.
What are the 2 you're thinking of?
Turn everything
I almost
sideways.
think yes on that.
Oh, you forgot these triggers. I did 2 strategic.
Oh, yeah.
So I
was
lose
half-
2.
was half
and
looking at
I
this.
lose 4. He gains 4.
Yeah, sorry, it's half buzz.
1, 2, 3,
Not
4.
paying
1,
attention
2,
to it.
3, 4.
Yep.
No, wait. How many just entered?
I did not. None of them. I
nothing
didn't.
entered.
Okay.
I didn't use the triggers because I didn't want anything.
He
was
is
Kemble.
Kemble triggers. Kemble
Kemble.
triggers.
So 4, 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I swing with everyone. 1,
Okay, so there's
5.
12 over there.
You're at 16, right?
I will block the 3-Abin Inspector.
Alright, Inspector dies, so you take 1.
Alright.
You're taking.
I'm dead either way.
You're dead.
I was dead either way.
Yeah.
Well, I could have blocked with the 4/4s, but
Yeah.
4, 8, 12, 16.
yeah. I did.
He was
bad
at. That
math.
was 17. That was 18 coming through.
Yeah, I did bad math, but
So
I had Fumigate, but it's gonna be no good with your.
no. So I just get him back.
No, you got none of those back.
Well, none of this red ones, but
No, it did me no good with you having Fumigate. Me having Fumigate with you having Mausoleum Wanderers.
yeah, because I would have just sacked it.
Yeah.
Looking over the deck looks awesome. Who's that? Dove? Oh,
Yeah.
your curse deck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, his LGS is in a town over. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right, Jay. Don't bring those.
Yeah.
I think these. Actually, I'm not sure on these either, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say no on those.
Yeah, that's fair.
These. Yeah. Possibly that. There's weaker cards. Like that.
That's what we'll take out of here, though.
I know exactly what I'm actually removing, so believe it or not, I actually have a good plan on this one. Those come in. Those come in. That comes in. That comes in. Those come up. You're sideboarding your whole deck.
I'm taking all 60 cards out.
Yeah, there's a... I don't get why you'd run only one actual gift. Like...
The list only had one gift in it?
Yeah, no, there's a few lists floating around where it's like one gift. And I'm like... This one runs 3. And I think that's the right number, because you don't ever really want 4.
I mean, they're not bad, though. I mean... It's not legendary, so it's not like you run into the issue where you're like, oh man, I got this gift, I can't do anything with it.
Yeah. And when you're getting double gift triggers, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
I feel like it's really hard for like a control deck to handle, because it's like beginning of upkeep or beginning of combat, I'm going to get something on my yard.
Yeah.
And they have to have the disallow. And if they don't have a disallow, guess what? It doesn't matter.
4/4 Ulamog. 4/4 Ulamog.
You could. Indestructible 4/4 Ulamog. This deck literally, I will say this out loud, 3 Void Windowers in the board. 4/4 Windower on turn sooner than it should be out. Basically saying you can't even.
I'll take one. But, the thing I feel like, though, is...
Well, Yitz is just...
It's a braid away from losing.
Yeah. I get it. A Braid destroys this deck, but at the same point, I feel like this deck can hold its own a little bit more so. Because you have the refurbishes and all that to get it back.
Sure.
So, it's like, okay, they abraded it. I'll get it back. Because you don't ever use the refurbish on your Gear Hulk. You're using the refurbishes to get back either the call for it or the actual.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. They said Ballista's really good in this deck.
It is.
Yeah, X0. Send it to yard. It's a free creature.
She's coming back as a 4/4.
Yeah.
And then you can add counters to it, and it
Yeah.
stays out forever.
Yep.
Because you can't add more counters than... Okay, yep.
Like I said, I haven't brewed with it, but I just wanted to see what it did.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I'm going to keep. This is maybe a bad keep, but I'm keeping.
I keep this as a bad keep, too.
A Ballista on turn 2 also is a target for a Braid. It's
Yep.
one less you get.
And a lot of people...
Yep. I'm gonna go to 6. If I had a white source in that hand, I would have kept it. With three swamps. And nothing I could actually do without getting a plains or another land at least. Yeah.
It's really risky for me to keep this, but the hand could get there very quickly.
The hand I had too could have gotten there with just one card away, but
I like the innovation of Angel of Invention in the deck, because then it becomes a 4/4, craps out 2 servos, or is a 6/6 lifelinking.
Vigilance, flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit like that. Good.
Go. I paid off, so we'll get there now.
Sealed courtyard. Go.
Ouchie for 1, Jay.
Ouchie for 1.
You reveal them, don't you?
Do I?
Oh, no, you don't. Good
No.
one. You look at them. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I was thinking the other one.
But there you go.
I was thinking the other one that.
So Void Wanderer and Linvala in the yard.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Champion.
Sure. 2. Discard 2.
Yep. Discard 2, so we'll discard a champion and an angel.
Sure.
Go.
Tormentive Scarabs.
Seems good.
Go ahead. Trigger.
Upkeep. Bink.
Okay.
Planning?
Mm-hmm.
Wanderer. River in the yard. Gotta play a land for turn.
You played a land return.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay.
I have not missed a land drop yet. I know it first.
Planning?
Yep.
The good old triple planning. Planning. That. Got Pharaohs Gift in yard.
Mm-hmm.
Swing for 2.
That's a 2.
Go ahead. How many creatures do you have in the yard?
Open Yamri.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Nice. We have a good old hodgepodge of creatures. I'm actually kind of enjoying this deck. The more I play it, like Graveyard Synergy. But I get it could get hit out really quick. Like what Ryan draws 1 crook, and it's basically just like, bink. There goes your whole yard.
Is that 2 nests?
No.
that's a Trespasser's Curse.
Oh.
Good. Yeah, I don't have Crook in my sideboard. It's going to be the first deck, though.
I will sack a creature
Okay.
because it's just going to come back at some point anyway. Draw. Portone, reveal island.
Sure.
Inquiries.
Okay.
Has energy.
You have energy.
Doesn't really matter. But I have energy. Refurbish.
Sure. By the way, you lost 1. I gained 1.
Yeah.
From the
Yep.
miniature.
Yep. Upkeep.
Mm-hmm. You mean combat?
Yeah, combat.
Or before? Okay.
Yeah.
So you lose 1, I gain 1?
Yep. And you can't even now.
Okay.
We've gone pumpkin spice.
Doesn't that
Swing.
one face. I take 4.
Swing 4. Go. Come on, Jay. Tell me you're enjoying this a little bit.
Not sure what to think of it yet.
I mean, this is pretty customizable with the creatures, so it depends on what's in what you're dealing with at any given point.
Keeping it.
Yep. So he's exiled,
I gain 2.
and he dies.
Pass turn.
Darn, Fumigate being
Upkeep trigger.
Yep. Upkeep. I am going to discard a land.
Okay.
Draw. Play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of combat, we're going to get back Angel.
Sure.
Put 2 on her. Swing for 6.
Okay.
I gain 6.
That's also triggered.
Yeah. I gain 5.
And I lose 5.
And he loses 5.
I've got 13, 22,
Yep,
respectively.
go. Yeah. Blazing Disciple's right. I mean, there's a ton of hate for God Pharaoh Gift. I just don't... People just don't run it.
Keep.
Upkeep. Land.
Okay. There's a ton of hate for it too. You're right.
Go to combat.
Sure.
Champion?
Okay. Trigger.
Yep. I lose one, he gains one. Got that one. That's that. So I draw 4.
Mm-hmm.
Discard 2. Discard that and that. Fragmentize that?
This one?
Yep.
That's just destroy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's destroy.
Is it destroy 4 or less?
Yeah.
Or is that one 3 or less?
Nope, 4. I thought.
Okay.
Let me check.
Natural state's 3.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
or less. Swing for 10.
They want to clear?
Yep.
I'll take
It's
4.
fine.
Got 10, 21.
Go. Yeah, he says Overwhelming Splendor is too expensive.
Yeah, I was just kind of messing with it.
You good?
Yeah.
No trigger this time, so draw. Land. Refurbish.
Sure.
Gift.
Yep.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. So I gain 2, you lose 2.
Yep.
I gain 2 more, you lose 2 more.
Yep. So I lost 4. He gained 4.
I got 14, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger on that. Draw 4. Discard 2. Two creatures. Turn everyone sideways. 12.
Fire up shambling that.
Yep.
I'll block 1.
Alright. So he gains 2.
So I take a total of 6.
He takes a total of 6. Second man.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Fumigate. It's good.
I gain 4.
Okay.
I missed that trigger on your other guy too.
Oh yeah. Re-trigger him for the minister.
13, 16.
Yeah. So I lost 2. He gained 2.
13, 16.
So he's at 13.
Yes.
All right. Draw for turn. Combat.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a total of me gaining 4, him losing 4.
Yep. Double trigger though, so I'm gonna draw 4.
So he's gaining what? Who?
I'm gaining 4, he's losing 4.
Yep. Discard. Discard.
Mm-hmm.
Second trigger. Discard. Discard. Play a land for turn. Cycle a land.
Okay.
What's he at?
17.
Eight.
Okay, I'm taking 8.
Go. I'm actually, like I said, this deck is good, but I could see it just, like, I've milled a lot of myself out. God, yep. Alright, let's discard.
Good.
Angel of Invention.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Planning?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure why you're doing all this stuff, but... Oh, I'm at 9.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I get it. We'll put that. Actually, that. And that goes there. That goes there. I'm just going to bring back this, though, because you're going to gain 2 and I lose 2. And then I'm going to just do 1. So, that. Turn everyone sideways.
So
that should be game.
Yep, now it's game.
Yeah. So.
The Grixis deck, I think, has somewhere I can go with it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't horrible. It's a good first take on it.
Yeah, there's some stuff I definitely think could use work in it. I'd have to look at it again. Alright, what are you playing, Jay?
Did I just watch?
You watched.
Oh, alright.
You watched the worst. You watched a terrible matchup for this and the best matchup for that. Is what you watched.
Kinda,
I mean,
yeah.
truthfully, that's what it was.
Yeah. Did you really get rid of 2 of my Void Wonders? You did.
Yeah, I fumigated them.
Yeah. When they were cheated into play?
Yeah. Mill would have destroyed that.
Oh, yeah, because I'm self-milling, so...
Yeah, Mill would have flat out destroyed it. Which means Jay will have to play against Mill one last time at the end of the night.
I'm playing zombies.
That's
fun.
fine. I'll play my Mill versus your zombies.
So, I mean, what does chat think of the God Pharaoh gift deck? I mean, is it an actual real... I mean, it's 7-0 to...
So, I gotta say this. I cannot say what it is based on that game right there.
Okay.
Because that was the best possible matchup for that deck to have.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
So, I think it could do something, but at the same time...
But it did 7-0 up.
Yeah, but I think that's also... I personally think playing it against any of the green-red decks I brought tonight would have destroyed that.
I think it would have been a rough matchup, yeah.
I mean, my sideboards alone are designed to just handle anything with graveyard. I mean, the crooks, and it's going to make struggle to survive a card.
I mean, I'm not saying no. So gift has legs. I think it gets worse as people learn to expect it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, like, you know, you bring it to an event hoping to spike the event, and then once it spikes the event, you kind of have to go off the deck for a while, because then everyone goes, well, I'm just going to bring out all my, you know.
And like Apache said, it's kind of like new perspectives. It's going to be one of those things, yeah, you could show up and spike a tournament with it, but I don't think it's going to...
It's not a steady deck.
Yeah. It's... I mean, like I said, like in my red-green deck, I have like Crook of Condemnation on the sideboard.
What about... I know they've been... people have been tinkering around with, like, a Temur build of it, where they're
I played against the Temur one. And it's really good when you start getting combat celebrants on the board.
Because they're 4/4 combat celebrants.
Not only are they for combat celebrants, but you're getting extra combat.
So you're getting multiple triggers off it.
Yeah.
Alright, roll. I'll give you
And
that.
technically...
That's boxcars.
Yeah. It's silly.
Yeah, no, I definitely... The deck was fine with me. I mean, I think you'll see it on stream at some point with me.
Yeah, I think you should do it on stream for sure and get more games in with it.
Yeah.
Because I think right now, it's just...
See you, Apache. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, Apache. I think right now, the hate just hasn't... For some reason, like, not counting the matchup we just had, because that was a really bad matchup, but don't play Monument, Tsunamis. Do not play Monument.
No.
So here's how Monument goes. Huh. I don't have my Monument on turn 3. Well, I can get it on turn 4. Huh. I don't have it on turn 4. Well, maybe turn 5. I can make a comeback. Nope.
Cloud Blazer on 5?
Or it goes... I just got my Monument on 3. I can win. That's my problem with Monument. I don't think it's very good. the thing with combat, the thing with the Temur version
Okay.
is
Alright.
you can actually
You're going.
kind of just go infinite with combat celebrants.
Go.
Because you just keep
Quag.
chaining him.
What do you want?
He's saying green. What do you want, Pat?
Temur monsters.
Because yours hasn't been updated.
Sorry.
Jay's is updated.
Temur monsters.
Drama.
Upgrade.
Go ahead.
I have really been just liking playing walkers, to be honest. I gotta unlock that deck. It's not 100% correct on there though.
Okay.
Deck stats.
Go.
I have been enjoying playing some Woodland Wanderers.
Tracking for
You may or may
swamp.
not see one soon.
Push.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You may or may not be seeing one soon.
Woodland Wanderer would have also wrecked that deck's day.
Yeah, because I don't have any
Because none of the creatures are big enough to push through it.
green, blue, or green, blue, red.
Game day is
Some
in 2
other
weeks.
color other than those.
Yeah, spend your energy up it.
You
Yeah, I'm
did.
going to spend my energy.
I thought you did. Alright.
He did not.
I'm spending it right now.
Okay.
Go.
He had 2 from the refiner and 1 from that.
Yep.
How did Supreme Will make your ramp deck super poopy? I'm trying to figure that out. I think ramp is actually very well placed.
What?
Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would play whatever you find to be the most fun. It's game day right now. We just have fun with it.
Bink.
Okay.
10. Yep. So you'll take. That's a 2/2, right?
I'm gonna take 8
So you take
collectively.
I don't think
Yeah.
Supreme Will changes your matchup at all for ramp. To be honest, I don't think it makes control that much better against it. I mean,
Grasp. X1.
Yep.
Crack. For Forest.
Yep.
And go ahead.
it's very close to the sideboard. Is missing some stuff. It's okay.
Go.
Cards in hand.
3.
Okay. Cut.
You're fine.
So I mean, like we had on a Friday night, we had 3 Grixis control decks there.
All running Supreme Will. It
It
was a
wasn't-
pain.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean,
You didn't run into any of them.
From what I was watching next to me, it didn't look that bad. And
I
played
beat one.
against
I did beat one. I can't complain.
Yeah,
Rishkar.
I mean,
Targets.
Yep.
it's I played against enough of them online, and it's been nothing. I mean, it's whatever.
Go ahead.
It doesn't really add anything else I have to worry about in the deck. I mean, they've cut back on the number of Gear Hulks, so in theory, realistically, they really have the same number of counter spells they had before, because most of them are running 2 to 3. 1 to 2 Gear Hulks now, and have cut way down on them. So they're not Gear Hulking back a counter spell, which they didn't always. Sure, they did
Sir?
Glimmer a lot of times, but
Kill Drana.
Game 2.
Alright.
a lot of stuff can beat control right now. I mean, it's all in how you play against control. I mean, I beat it fine with 5-color midrange. It's all just keeping the pressure on them versus allowing them to dictate the game.
I personally really like this deck. This is probably one we'll be bringing this week. This is another take on the Temur we've been looking at.
Yeah.
So.
I have some various decks I need to continue playing with. I put all my vacation time in today for all the events.
I haven't put those in yet, so.
Well, I booked the hotel, and then I put my vacation time. I put in like 6 days. And then I realized that DC, which is going to be terrible for us, is Labor Day weekend.
It is.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, we're totally. Yeah.
That's gonna be awful driving back.
Yep. That's why I thought we were staying until Monday.
So I only booked it until Sunday for right now. If we all day 2, then we'll add it back on.
So.
See, the thing is though, Gearhulks die to a braid and aren't getting played as much anymore.
No, Gearhulk's actually less and less.
To be honest, if I'm playing Red X and I see a Gearhulk, if I'm playing Control and I see Red X, I just know my braids stay in my hand for Gearhulk to hit the field.
Yep.
And a lot of them are going Grixis because they want to jam in Nico. And if you have any kind of board state against Nico, he's not good. I mean, he's great going into a completely empty board state, or if you have one to protect him with.
I'll be right with you. Sorry.
All good.
I really like this deck. This is probably what I'm building. It's so much fun.
I'll have to try it out online.
Yeah. Try this one. This is actually my new list. Try my new list, not the old list, because the old list only had like 2 Glory Burners and stuff like that. We've gone to a full 4. Had 2 Blossoming Defense. We're back to 3 now. But I was playing against a control player, and I put down that Scaled Behemoth, the 6/7 6-drop Hexproofer, and he looked at me and went, he's blue-red, or he's Grixis control, and went, huh, yup, that I cannot deal with in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I mean, Temur has the same problems with control that anything else would have.
It was funny, because he just looked at that and went, yeah, I can't handle that.
Widow and Wanderer also can't get handled. They have to have a kill spell. They can't.
Oh, sorry.
They can't hour Devastation it out.
No. They have to fatal push it with,
With Revolt.
with Revolt, or...
And they don't have the easiest time getting Revolt in those decks.
No, because a lot of them don't run any...
They're not running Evolving Wilds.
Yeah. Keep this.
Nope. It's that thing called mana.
I got that.
You don't need it. That was if that deck that you played before the Pharaoh deck becomes something very popular, I'm just gonna be like, screw it, Mill's happening. Mill will just happen, and I will just mill everybody, and I will laugh all the way to winning the tournament. Because I will have a grin on my face the entire time.
Oh yeah, no, if God Pharaoh's deck comes out, I'll just bring Mel.
Because let's be honest, you feel bad most times when you're playing Mill, but you can't help but smile too, so you feel like a complete jerk.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing.
The only downside is if they do run the winnower, because you can't actually mill them out with... But they mill themselves, which helps you with your fraying sanity.
Yeah, your fraying sanity is not odd, or not even.
But...
And in my build, I'm running 4 Fuming Gates.
Yeah.
Man.
Sunder, go.
Shiny Bear?
Yeah. So, those you can't touch.
Nope.
Those you can. So you got Verdurous, Gearhulk, Green Hulk, Chandra, a Braid, and Servant. With 3 mana in hand.
Pro Tour is this week.
Yep. Pro Tour is this weekend, so I will... If you're in Discord with us, we'll be pretty active talking through it. It is in Kyoto, though, which is what? Plus... It'll be like midnight when it's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you taking?
A Braid.
A Braid? Alright, a Braid down.
A Braid, really? Is he? Okay. I mean, I was thinking the Chandra.
Servant? Go.
Time zones.
Mana.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
So they're plus 9 UTC. Minus 5. So they're 14 hours ahead of us?
Yep. You know who's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Minus.
It's fun.
Go.
It's 14 hours ahead of us. It is currently... No. They're 13 hours. You're right, Brian. 13.
Half.
Yep. It is currently 10:38 there.
Right.
I thought there were 4 or 14, but...
Blue, red, green, white. Go.
That's a 6-6.
Yep, that's a 6/6 beater.
Yeah, he always feels good when he comes down for 6. You're just like, rawr. I think he needs a sound effect when he
Snack.
comes out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, I don't know. He needs some kind of good sound effect, though.
Exert. Kill that.
You're still
12.
20. Not at 20 anymore.
12. Go.
Yeah, this is silly. This is definitely my type of deck.
I figured you might like this.
Lily, minus, get drawn up back as a zombie.
Yep.
Zombie vampires is always a good thing.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Because that's not keyword redundant.
Mm-mm.
You made the undead undead.
Kill it.
Good game.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Saw nothing.
So
No.
Jay's playing zombies.
You're playing Mel?
Well, that's all I had left.
Alright, zombies it is.
What time is it?
10:40.
Oh, we got, yeah. Oh, shit, I get my sideboard's out. So, you want to see what I brought in for you for sideboard? There you go.
Blue, white, mill.
Oh, I was going to steal your stuff.
I don't disagree with either of those.
Yeah, that's in the sideboard.
I do not
I
disagree.
took out Unsummon and the Red Gear Hulks.
I think this was the mill deck.
Because the Unsummon, while good, it's not... If you had, like, a Ballista out, I could steal it with Kyrgyz's expertise.
Unload it.
And then unload it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And then get rid of all his.
Yep.
Then yeah.
Let me just put my grasps back in.
Yep. So
The
that's...
zombies.
That is why Kyrgyz's expertise is in there.
He wants to grasp his own creatures.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
He's gonna pretend we're playing Frontier and throw some Orbs of Warding in there.
Bantfil Mog has not been updated. We did play a Jeskai show.
Hold on.
Bantfil.
Bant Fail Mog?
Yeah.
I heard fail.
Bantfog. Yeah, Bantfog Mill.
Bant Fail Mog.
Oh. Okay, so the Unsummon in a deck is actually really good. It came into play when I was testing a deck on Saturday a lot. When you had a board stall and you needed to punch through that last little bit of damage. And you just unsummon one of their creatures. And, yeah, it worked beautifully. Or if they had, like, a token out and that was, like, what was stopping you from, like, murdering their face, just unsummon the token.
And someone be so good against that Pharaoh deck.
And yes, we did play against the Pharaoh deck online that one on Saturday. And yes, I did unsummon a few of their
Yeah, even some of the
tokens.
Eternalized stuff.
The Eternalized. So Tsunami, it actually does real good work.
Actually, I'm kind of glad I'm playing the mill against the zombies deck. Because then I can see how it stacks up against the Jeskai version against the same deck.
It actually is a good test.
Because I'm not running Brawls and you're running Brawl.
Yeah.
You have to get Braids, I don't have a Braids.
And plus it's a 2-of, so I mean if it's bad in the matchup, you just take it out and bring in whatever is good. But when you need to punch through,
Yeah. Probably in the next, like... Well, okay, so in 2 weeks we have the Modern Open that some of us are going to, and the Classic, depending on, how we do or whatever. And then after that, it's pretty much going to be settling on a deck over the next 2 weeks for DC and then tuning it. Probably 2 decks that we're going to tune, so we have an audible we need?
Probably end up being about 2 to 3. That will be like serious contention, and then we'll start tuning it. But yeah, I tried so hard to build a refurbished Pharaoh deck, but after a week and a half, I just gave up. I just ran it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see it some other matchups. I know it went 7-0 in that
It's going to
PTQ,
be on stream.
but
Yeah.
I don't want. It's easy to spike one tournament. Well, not easy, but out of the amount of tournaments that happen,
Yeah.
seeing one spike a tournament. I mean, if I see it spiking tournaments all the time, I see a lot of 5-0s for leagues and stuff like that. Then it might turn some heads. But right now,
But I could definitely say this Temur Monsters build, it's scary good.
yeah, your list is updated, right? On there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super updated.
Because I'll probably give it a quick download and give it some runs too.
And it runs Altered Ego. Because who doesn't love Altered Ego?
Man, I would love to keep this hand.
By the way,
I will be.
a
I'm
key
not.
thing on Altered
Go ahead.
Ego, I Altered Ego'd my Glorybringer with
So
2
glad.
counters on it. Next turn, I had Wanderer, Bringer on the board only. My opponent had a ton of cards, like little creatures on the board. Hour of Devastation. Win. You want, huh?
Yeah, because your 6 or your 7, your 6/6 version, your 2/6/6 to stay around.
Yeah,
That means I'm gonna get Hour Devastations.
I know. It runs 2.
Okay.
It's only 2.
He's not bad.
So,
I'm gonna try to buy him before Pro Tour.
yeah, I'm going to try to get my hands on them this weekend. Or this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy him before this weekend.
I think it's only 2. Let me check.
Just because I had a feeling it's gonna go up after this weekend. Because I think we're gonna see green, red, red.
Yeah, 2 Hour of Devastation. It's running Invasive Surgery in the board for the sorcery matchups that run all the goofy.
Really?
This is a. I haven't touched the board so
Jesus,
much.
surgery.
It's running 2 Invasive
I
Surgery.
had to remember what the card did for a second. But
Guess what
With
it
delirium,
catches though?
right?
With Delirium, it catches Hour of Promise and just goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? And the mill deck. I played against 2 mill decks, and they went.
Yeah.
Huh.
We'll try this.
Okay.
As soon as I Invasive Surgery'd them, they went Eye Scoop. He literally just went, "Yep,
You get Ramtex?
yeah."
Good.
It was hilarious.
Good.
The Scaled Behemoth, yet again, a draft chaff thing, but
Good.
hexproof 6/7 for 6. If you can get it to land against control, they have 0 ways to deal with it. If it's a
Draft?
non-white.
Sure.
Good.
So,
Graph.
Mhm.
Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Breaker. Trigger.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna get rough.
Combat. Dos.
You want anywhere?
E did.
still no damage done.
Yeah, well, I have.
Oh, that's a lot of That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of Zomberts.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross. Bacon, the perfect food. What about against? blue,
What did
white-
you just say?
Bacon, the perfect food.
Yeah, that's his name.
Blue white control. I have not
Okay.
actually played against a blue white control shell yet. But like I say, if we decide, so let me explain what's you guys are gonna see over the next month.
Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Relentless Dead.
As they play. So over the next month, after Pro Tour, we are going down to GPDC. We're going to be competitive down there.
Combat.
That's right, guys.
Yeah.
So,
Represents 9.
I take 9.
basically,
Pass turn.
what we do is we take the 6 best decks. Nope, DC is going to be standard. So,
Yes. This is standard GP.
standard GP.
Second stone.
That feels okay.
Go ahead.
So we take the 6 best decks in the format with maybe an outlier or 2. Generally, it's about 8 decks total we have in the gauntlet. And
Crew my event.
Mhm.
Swing with team.
What am I up at?
2,
11.
4, 6, 7.
I'm immolating glare.
probably the Colossus, because it just
Colossus.
goes ballistic. So you take...
5. It
5.
represents 5, and I gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at 6.
Pass turn.
You're at 22. And we then take the decks that we want to look at,
Okay.
each week bringing one of those decks out generally. Or both, depending on what we're looking at. And see where you can go with it.
Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Combat. 5.
Immolating glare, your land.
Okay.
Immolating glare, your Crypt Breaker.
So he's down to 4. Is that all 4 immolating glares?
Yeah.
Feels good. Go
Alright,
ahead.
Misery, we will see you tomorrow, hopefully.
We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Sure. Cards in hand.
1.
Tell me you've got a Blessed Alliance.
I wish I had a Blessing Alliance.
2.
Why didn't you just crew up your land?
You can't.
I can't. I don't have a second white
Oh.
source.
I killed the first one with Immolating
Okay.
glare.
Oh, X3.
Yeah. Need a fumigate.
Fumigate or bust at this point.
End step. Oh!
Fumigate.
Oh my goodness!
You gain your 4.
Whew.
And he's tapped out, so he can't get Relentless Dead back.
Yeah, and these
And-
actually go to the graveyard, don't they? For the
Technically,
sake
yes.
of fraying
Yes.
sanity triggers? Okay.
Yes.
Because at end step, you'll trigger 4 then.
Yep.
So Duff said made nationals. It's draft and standard, I think. Not
Yeah.
quite sure.
Good.
I should go Never Been. We were considering it.
Pat and I were considering it. We both made it as well.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, we were considering because it's Richmond. It's not that far.
What am I at? 2?
6.
I'm a 6. Oh, that's right. I gained life.
Yep.
Okay.
You better start milling them. That's just...
Yeah, no, I know. It's just debating on. Sort of like.
26. Yeah, we're still kicking it around. I don't know if we'll go or not.
Okay. And so it's 13 here too.
Yep.
Okay, that's 12. I counted it. Then I'm gonna pass after that. So. Yeah, we were. Yeah, it's draft and standard.
Yeah, standard's the first portion
So I think for me, a big part's gonna depend on how I do.
2.
at DC.
Take 2.
I
You wanna
only have
fetch your
one.
land?
I only have 1 card in hand. Activate 1.
See, I'm not bad at draft. I can
Activate 2.
get draft practice in easily.
It's not in there.
No, so it's in your library.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No,
End
you got
step.
him dead. He needs to.
I'm gonna cycle cast out.
Yep.
I won.
You won.
Oh my! Tell me you drew it.
Top deck startled awake.
That was not the cast out.
Really?
Yeah, that was my top deck.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Top deck hero. Let's just say that. Fumigate and start.
Well, I won game 1 too. Remember against zombies. And
I
then,
know. I know.
Okay.
to put this in upside down. I'll fix it in a second.
Now, Dub, I mean, Tier 1 decks, you don't have to play a Tier 1 deck. I mean, the Temur Monster Shell we've looked at is definitely not... I don't even know what is considered Tier 1 in Standard right now.
There isn't really Tier 1 in Standard.
I mean, Blue-White Monument, maybe?
No.
Mono-Red?
I would say there's nothing in Standard I would say is Tier 1. There's no clear, these decks are the top decks right now.
That I can agree with that. There's no, like, this is the great deck. Chad Zero, I do kind of agree. Yeah, Mono Red Tier 1. It had 3 in the top 8. If you want to choose it, it's... Yeah.
That's the closest, I would say.
Yeah. I don't think there's any, like, major... But yeah, the Mono Red's the closest. Maybe the Monument?
No.
No, Monument's played a lot.
It's played a lot.
Being played out doesn't mean it's Tier 1.
But every time I see Monument, I just unfortunately get unimpressed by it because it's like...
It's Monument or bust.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't get Monument.
So there's no Etherworks Marvel deck, basically.
No, there's no Marvel. Black-Green is good.
Yeah, I mean, Mono Red I think would be the closest thing to a Tier 1 Standard. Alright. But I'm still not sold on there being a Tier 1.
Yeah, no, we get that. Mono Red destroys Monument. Because Mono Red's running a Braid now as a 4-of.
Well, they should have been ringing it
Yeah.
week 1, too. I don't know why
Yeah.
they weren't.
And 4 Braids go, oh, that's a cute Monument. Because all you gotta do is catch 1 Monument generally, because they're only running 3.
Usually 2, I would say.
If you can catch 2, it's game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Yitza's right there. There's no easy, just play Mardu, or play Cat, or
Yeah.
play Marvel.
And when you're talking game day, it's hard to say what the deck would be because...
Game day is very store dependent.
Yeah, we don't know what your store as a meta looks like. To be able to say, oh yeah, play this or play that.
Oh no, that's why we love it Standard right now, Chad. It is a definite brewer's dream. We are brewers, aka the Brewer Spark. And that's what we do. And Mardu isn't a bad call. I mean, Mardu is still just fine. But yet again, a Braid, they play a turn 2, Heart, and you go, no.
I think Mardu's fine if you shift away from the vehicle part of it. But then again, you hit the problem of, oh, now my exemplars are bad. So
The problem is, Yitza, I'm going to say this right now. I agree with you. If there's more tourneys with documents, with documented results, yes, you get a solid format. The problem being, after Pro Tour right now, there's not going to be another standard event till GPDC.
Yep.
So you're going to have the Pro Tour happen, and then after that, we have nothing except for Moto data, which is,
okay.
I'd say 60% of what that's kind of like 60-ish%.
Yeah.
And I do agree. The Emerge archetype is a Tier 1 deck. The archetype.
Yeah.
But not... There's just so many ways to take that deck. We saw this weekend there was a blue-red Emerge, basically like what we were running.
Lord. Go ahead.
Sure.
Unfortunately, Moto Jane data was recently changed. We used to get 10 random decks.
Yep. Now we're getting 5.
Now we get 5 with 20 different cards in them. Or 10 different cards, or I think it's 10 different cards.
Some
Not bad.
arbitrary number of cards. Okay.
2.
I take 2.
So...
Anguished Unmaking. I take 3. Go ahead.
So it's very hard to data mine and figure out where the trends are and what people are playing and not playing. So like I say, after Pro Tour, you're gonna have a lot of people on, like, the Pro Tour top decks. And when GPDC hits, there's literally just gonna be the top decks on Pro Tour and what you see on Moto.
And a smattering of Moto's data.
Yeah.
Mommy.
So it's still, in my opinion, not gonna be a solid format.
Combat. Swing 3. Immolating Glare.
Immolating Glare.
Pass turn.
So, I think at this point, I think it's going to be an open, really good GP. That's my hopes.
Decking Stone.
That's why he's going to go up to the Lord.
Nope, he's going to play another zombie and doesn't get bigger again.
I get that.
Anthem. Combat. Swing 3.
Take 3.
Pass turn.
Those are 4/4s, aren't they?
Decking Stone.
Yes, sir.
Well, they were
Excellent.
4/4s.
Good.
Ryan is missing on his lands.
Yes, I am.
I'm looking forward to this. I mean, we got... I want to see what the pros come up with.
Lord.
Yeah.
Combat.
I take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, I take 4.
Yep.
Second main.
Yep.
Correct clue.
Okay.
Breaker.
Sure.
Go ahead.
It's a 4/4 breaker, isn't it?
I'm going to psycho compelling argument.
Sounds good. It is a 4/4 breaker. Yeah, 4/4 breaker.
Missing land drops is awful.
Yeah. It's not going to help you. You need to hit your lands. Especially against his deck.
What am I at?
11.
I agree, Tsunami. I hope it's not control inbred. But like I say, we'll be in Discord happily rocking and rolling, so...
Psycho.
Okay.
I hate you, Dick.
See if you don't talk nice to it.
Uh,
Apache has
Agreed.
taught us you have to
Caress the deck.
caress
Be
the
polite
deck
to
and
the deck.
be polite.
no, I'm being rude to my deck. You're awful. You betrayed me. There's all the lands right on top.
Take it out to dinner. Get a nice bottle of wine.
Yep. I can't afford a nice bottle of wine.
Nice box of wine, then.
Alright, there we go. I maybe forgo the box. Just take a bag. A foil bag. I'll get one of those Fireball whiskey bags.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with DC. I personally, I know I've really enjoyed going to events that are week 1 of a new meta. The last several we've gone to have really been that for standard.
It's been really good for us.
I'm looking forward to going to DC. It's going to be a little tough because we have old data to go off of. Because I don't know how much we can trust the motor data. What I mean by that is only seeing the 5 a day. I guess if we start seeing like a lot of the same deck every day.
Or if they have
But-
PP or PTQ or something like that.
Yeah, but if we just start seeing if it's like a different 5 decks every day, like, okay, like, what is that telling us?
No one knows what's going on.
Or just because that's the data Wizards decides to give.
Yeah.
Well, they say it's random.
Put my tinfoil hat on for a moment, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, deck, I put a lot of lands in you. Why are you not wanting to give me lands?
Because it's zombies.
Oh, man. Alright, we're going to try it.
It would be pure arrogance to keep this. Which normally for me is...
What you keep.
Yeah. One land and all 5 drops? Sure,
So-
this looks great.
Seth just asked if anyone has beaten, or God Pharaoh has beaten a crook deck.
Hmm?
And everyone that's responded playing Gift said if we see Crook and they actually play it right, they go, we just literally have to scoop. There's no way that deck wins. They go, you have to start playing your creatures for honest.
What is the wording on Crook?
It's-
No, the exact wording.
I'd have to look.
I need the exact wording.
Yeah.
Do I have it? Okay, I don't know why it's on here. Should put it in that sideboard. Condemnation. Please autocorrect. Pick that word up correctly. Thank you. Okay. So it's pay 1, tap, exile target card from a graveyard.
Okay.
1, exile Crook of Condemnation, exile all cards from all graveyards.
Okay.
So the best way to do it.
Oh, Tsunami, please don't tease me.
So the best way to do Crook is if they only have 1 God's Pharaoh gift in play,
Yeah.
which is a lot of these are only running 1.
Yep. When they go to
And they go
target.
target, you just pay 1 and tap your Crook and exile that same creature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all you do.
Yep.
Keep.
Because they have to target the creature, right? It's a targeted.
Correct.
Yeah. So as soon as they target
Keep
it,
that
you
on
just go
top.
no.
ahead.
Mango Horn also is in green. That's true. But you don't hit. It's not an enchantment. Mango Horn. No, God Pharaoh's gift is an artifact.
Yep.
It's not. It's not an enchantment.
And generally, you don't care about the
But yeah,
gift.
yeah.
If you're running, I mean,
Well, sure you kind of do.
well, not really. You have to exile
Yeah,
it.
you're starting.
The key is you have to exile it.
Go.
Crook is much better against it than.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the ability of God Pharaoh's gift doesn't target the creature you'll exile. You choose one as the ability resolves. No player may take actions in between. So you have to let it go. That's right off a Gatherer from Brian.
Okay.
So you just have to exile the graveyard. So in first main, you'll have to stop them and just exile the graveyard before it goes to combat.
Yeah, I'd have to play against the deck a little bit to see how it actually works.
Yep. Put 1 mana, crack the whole thing.
Good.
Mummy Paramount?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Cycle cast it.
Sounds good.
Frank Saturday.
Sounds good.
Good.
Lord?
Yep.
Combat?
Yep.
Swing 4.
Take 4.
Pass turn.
So he swung 4 at you.
Yep, I took 4.
Alright.
That's a red card. That's a red card. Open the armor.
Sounds good.
Frank Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really going for the ultimate kill? One.
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, they could loot if you stop them in the first main. So you gotta stop them when the trigger starts. So when they go trigger, you go exile all graveyard, and then the whole graveyard. Because once you let the trigger resolve, there's no eating it.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so yes, I get it. Alright, so Crook's gonna be an auto 2 of in anything we play.
Mm-hmm.
So, not the worst thing. I mean, Crook's fine.
If you're playing white for sake of rolling.
Yep. Drain Dissenters.
Oh, we run Dissenters in our sideboard too.
Black Dispossess.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Wayward.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Lose 1, gain 1.
Yep.
Alright, so pink.
Combat.
Pink.
Represents 2, 3, 4,
Isn't
5.
the land... the
Taking-
land could be better.
5.
Well,
the,
5 for him.
Oh, 5, 6,
Yes.
7.
7.
Taking 7.
Alright, you're at 8.
Cycle.
Okay.
Is that compelling? Or we just cycled?
Oh, that's a rough draw.
Pass turn.
So you need to wipe the board or you're dead. Like, you're super dead. You're at 8.
I'm more. That's frustrating. That's why I wasn't liking using my land base, but I tried them anyways.
Yeah, no, I'm with Blazing Disciple. I wouldn't be surprised if Dissenters and Forsake go back to main board hate because they could cycle. So if you don't run into those two decks, the Gift or the Monument deck, you just go, okay. Yep. No, I'm right with you on that one. That's actually right on.
Do I have anything I can do here? I don't think so.
If you got rid of the Lord, he has to have 2 zombies in hand.
Yeah. Nope, he's got it. I drew 2 port towns.
Fumigates in hand.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
There's an Immo anywhere.
Well, Mastery was coming down.
Alright.
Yeah.
Not a bad last game.
I think I'm just gonna switch the port towns to basics.
Yeah, I would.
You're running 4 Prairie Streams, I imagine?
And 4 you're gonna Permanents. That should
Yeah,
be enough.
Control's definitely going to be top 8ing some.
That should
this
be enough
weekend.
islands and plains to
You would hope.
see something.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
I drew 2 port towns back to back, and if either of those was a basic, I would worth fumigated.
Yep.
I still don't know the mix between for the 2-drop. For me, the Wayward stays as a 4 of for the Servant.
Sure.
But the remaining 4 Mummy, Paramount, Relentless Dead, which is slowly becoming my least favorite, and then Metallic Mimic.
I mean, I get Relentless Dead and why it's good. I mean, it gives you some staying power,
Right.
especially when you're up against decks running more kill spells.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like we've been talking about much tonight, though, we'll be testing a lot more over. I know Jay's mostly focused on Modern. I'm somewhat focused on it. I'm trying to see if there's a deck I can find that I like that I want to play. In the next 2 weeks,
SCG DC or SCG
Syracuse.
in 2 weeks.
Yep. At the very least, I'll be there on day 2 for Classic, but I'm going to try to find something I like in Modern that I can also afford to put together between now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Mill a lot in Modern.
Saw the price tag.
Price tag's not there.
No. Nope. The Chad Zero says UI isn't interesting for Miller. All they've seen is blue-black.
I think blue-white is the route to go. I think I should get Mill because the games I lost, honestly, I lost to myself.
Yep.
Of not having the lands.
Your mana base.
Yeah.
So
That's gotta be tweaked.
I need to fix my mana base, and then I think it
And
is actually
Jeskai
very
wasn't
solid.
bad looking either.
So the thing is, in mine post board, I go to 7. I go to 8 board wipes
Okay.
against like zombies. Because not only am I running 4 fumigates, I also am running in my sideboard. I have 3 of the hour, the white hour.
Yeah.
That's 6 mana, or it's 3 less if you
Yeah.
if they have.
It does get rid of your Fraying Sandy though.
That's fine. If I'm in a situation though where I need to get rid of
Yeah.
7 zombies in the board, I'd rather do that and lose a fraying sanity. I mean, I think that's
a fine trade.
it's a fine trade-off to survive.
Yeah.
I tried 2 of Open the Armory. I don't like it. I'm taking a turn to do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Nope.
It's getting cut.
Yeah, I had the same problem in mind.
I'm setting it up,
Yeah.
but then I not only am taking a turn off, I'm telling my opponent, hey, next turn you can do whatever you want too, because I'm going to fraying sanity you.
Yep.
So I'm giving my opponent 2 turns of me doing nothing.
I like the draw path where we drew a lot of cards. If you just see like Supreme Wills, you see a lot of card draw, you keep drawing, you're going to hit your fraying sanity at some point.
I'm thinking going to Anticipates instead of... Maybe I'll do Supreme Wills.
I like Supreme Will.
The only reason I like Anticipates is 2 mana.
Yeah. Supreme Will counter
faster.
something though.
Sure, but I'm not building mine on countering stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. I didn't like that build, though, when I tried it. It felt too... like you didn't know what you were doing.
Alright, so this week, I'm going to show up with a mill deck on stream. I'm going to probably show up with the God Pharaohs deck on stream.
You gotta give that a run through.
I do. It's got to happen before Monday. So, and I don't know what else I'm going to show up on stream. If you guys want to see any cards played, let us know. If you're in Discord, just say, hey, build this deck. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for coming out. As always, this will pop up on Wednesday morning for everyone that catches it on. Yep. Blue-white gifts.
I kind of like the Temur version.
No, we're going to go with blue-white because that's the more popular right now.
Sure.
So this will show up on Wednesday on YouTube. So if you missed something or want to catch a matchup, come on out. Next week, it'll be the Gauntlet. So you're going to see anywhere from 6 to 8 of the main decks that we saw or have seen. And they will be sitting in a pile. And then we'll be coming with a deck or 2 and just running it through playing those decks.
I think we'll each build a deck and then probably decide before we go to stream which 2.
Yeah.
And if one feels terrible after a few matches,
Then
we'll pitch it.
Yeah. Pitch it till we can relook at it.
Yep.
So, other than that, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Everyone, thank you for hanging. Thanks for all our new followers and all that. Awesome. We will see you guys tomorrow night with more Standard. Bye, y'all.